That's what's
Yeah, we
up.
live. Good morning, America. What's good? What's
Peace,
good? What's
peace,
good?
peace, peace, peace. What's up, y'all?
If y'all
What's
don't
going
know
on?
what this is the 718 Boys coming at you. We are in effect. What's good?
What is going on? What is going on? We
How
are
you
here.
feeling?
We are here.
How you feeling this morning, Bully?
I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? Had a good morning. Was up with Uncle Freezie and the crew talking basketball and talking hood news and hood affairs and stuff like that. But we here.
No diggity. No
We good.
diggity.
Is that too much sun
Uh,
back there, man?
I don't know, boy. You talk about me the other day. You got a silhouette.
Yeah. Well, you remember that, huh? Hold on, man. I just peeped it on the TV. Hold on, man. Just give me 1 second. Let me just move over real quick, and then I get right with you, bro.
You out here blocking out the sun. There you
My
go.
bad. My
With
bad.
the
My
cr-
bad.
with the crispy white tee.
My bad. Oh yeah, you gotta have the white tee, dog. It's a Sunday.
I know that's right.
It's a Sunday, brother. What's up,
I'm
y'all?
over
What's
here.
going on, nation?
What's good, JJ? Coach, what's good?
What's going
What's
on,
good?
y'all?
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yo, let me
Go
know
ahead,
when
brother.
you ready, bro.
I'm ready. I'm ready. My bad. I'm ready.
Alright, so we just got some news, you know what I'm saying? Well, our Knicks legends finally hanging it up for good.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Mellow,
what I'm
mellow.
saying? Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah,
What's your
man.
thoughts and your feelings on Carmelo as his career, as a human being, and as a player?
True. Okay, so first of all, I want to say happy birthday to my son, and I'm going to intertwine with Carmelo. I want to say happy birthday to my son. Today is his birthday.
Also,
Happy.
also too, we need to shout out. I'm sorry, we
Hmm.
need to shout out Greeny. Today's Greeny's birthday too.
Greeny, if you see the link, man, jump in, Duke. You know what I mean? Word, man, you shoot that link out there if you want. If Greeny want to jump in. Happy birthday to you, brother. You probably chilling and whatnot. But I was saying like today was my son's birthday, and it ties into Carmelo because my son go to Syracuse University, which who won the
Ooh,
chip? Who won that chip?
hmm
Carmelo. You know what I mean? My Carmelo Anthony won that chip up in Syracuse some years ago, and a homeboy from Red Hook, Brooklyn, went to the big stage. Man, I mean, yeah, he played in, he was in Baltimore and all of that, but
that
you
was
know what
said
I'm
by
saying?
way of Baltimore.
By way of Baltimore, like by way of Brooklyn to Baltimore through Syracuse and so on and so forth and everything. He got that national championship. He went to the Olympics. Unfortunately, he didn't get that championship. You know what I'm saying? His career to me was good. They tried to blackball him at one point, and he came back. He showed what he was about. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was in the back of my head, I ain't really throw it out there like that, but I wanted Melo on this team. I remember I asked Jay Boogie, peace to Jay Boogie, man, salute. I had asked Jay Boogie, we supposed to have pulled out my number 7 jersey. I said, suppose we had this man on this team because Julius was acting up at one time. And I was just only saying like to put him on the team for veteranship, to show him, grown man maturity, to help the team out and stuff like that. I still think he could come on that team, come out of retirement, come in for next year and just chill. You know what I'm saying? And if they need a bucket or two, you call that man. He in great shape. You know what I mean? He always working out. You could tell and stuff like that. Why not have him come through and finesse the team for a little bit? You know what I mean? And I always wanted Melo to get that chip, to get that national championship, to get the Olympics, and then get that NBA champ. I mean NBA chip. You dig?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
But
No, there ain't no buts. I'm just
oh, okay,
think,
okay.
ain't no buts right now. I'm
Hmm.
gonna give you my thoughts. I think that man was one of the best basketball players I happened to see.
Facts.
And you know what I'm saying, especially as a young man. I'm not gonna lie to you. In the beginning, when he was at Syracuse, I really wasn't too impressed until later on that season, and then I start seeing him really grow as a basketball player.
Hmm.
Um, you know, of course, we got the raw deal in that draft, but that's cool. And
Hmm. Hmm.
we couldn't sniff none of that good talent, that Dwayne
Yeah,
Wade
yeah, yeah.
or or
LeBron and all of them.
on and none of that.
Hmm.
You know,
Chris Bosh. Yeah,
yeah. Eh.
yeah.
But who would have known who would have got him? What really would have happened? Gone our way. But needless to say, he was a Nick, and
A
he's
lot
one of the
was. That's
better.
right. Hmm.
He's one of our better Knicks. You know, he did help carry this team. You know what I'm saying? To the illustrious second round, the other second round that we talk about from time to time,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
he still and he put up some good solid numbers as a Nick.
Hmm.
You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? I don't see him drop 50. I don't see him drop 40. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him shoot game winners. So I was very proud to have him as a Nick.
Facts,
I
man.
wish I
Go ahead.
would
I'm sorry, brother.
I really wish we'd have got him earlier in his career, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we could have honed him and nurtured him then
Facts.
when we had him. And
Straight facts.
also too, I think that when we did go get him, we kind of rushed. We jumped the gun to get him at that moment.
Yeah,
If we
we gave up a lot.
not really gave up a lot, but we could have still got him. You know what I'm saying? In free agency and
Hmm.
pretty much on the cheap. If we
Mm.
if we would have, you know what I'm saying? If we'd have just held our water, but
Hmm.
you already know my statement. If in one
I
hand,
mean,
and
yeah, I
if
know.
in the other one, and see which one fills up first. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Right, 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 right,
So with that said, it is what it is. I can't
right.
complain. I
Yeah.
was always happy, very proud of him, and I could have sworn we were going to win an NBA title with him.
Yo, man, that's
But I didn't. But I didn't. But the one key thing was the fact that if Amari did not have those bad knees,
knees. Yeah, yeah. We caught Amari on
oh
the
no,
injury downhill, man. And
yeah,
I ain't gonna blame it on him. I ain't gonna blame it on him.
nah,
But
nah, nah. I'm just
yeah,
saying. I
yeah,
said
yeah.
I wish because you got to think before Melo came onto that team,
Hmm. He was getting
Amari
busy.
was doing his thizzle.
He was getting busy. Him.
He was an MVP candidate.
Word. Yo, Will, I know Uncle Freezie don't like homeboy. Well, I ain't gonna say he don't like homeboy, but my man Felton, Raymond Felton, he
He was
kind of
alright.
remind me. Where you from? South Carolina, right? You from South
Yeah.
Carolina? And whatnot. He kind of reminded me of one of them street hoopers from the hood and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And him and Amari was getting busy before Melo got here. I ain't gonna front. They was
Mhm.
definitely getting busy and stuff like that. And then when Melo came, I just wanted Melo to win that chip for us, man. For real. Like I wanted him to win that joint. You know what I mean? Allah wise, what's up, man? Peace, dude. Peace, peace. Jump on board, dude. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But yeah, man. I wanted Melo to win that chip for us, man. Oh man, I started when Melo came. I had started working for the city and stuff like that. Well, no, I was already there, man. I was man running around my job with the number seven on all day long and stuff like that. It was one time I didn't like Melo. It was only one. This is the only time I did not like Melo when he stuffed my man when he was with the Denver Nuggets. He had snuffed Shannon Fry. I think it was Shannon Fry, right?
Might have
At the
been.
Garden. At the
No, it
Garden.
was nah. It was what was that skinny dude? It was that real
Uh,
skinny dude from
the one with the
Indiana.
big ears. The one with the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
ears.
I can't
What's
think
his
of
name?
I can't think of son name.
It wasn't
He
Shannon
played.
Fry. It was go ahead, bro. Jeffries.
Yeah, yeah,
Jeffries.
yeah. Jared Jeffries.
Jerry Jeffries. He had Melo snuffed the crap out of him. I was like, oh, now Melo, now you know you're wrong, but that's Brooklyn.
But yo, no, nah, we know what's so funny during that whole little scuffle. You always see Nate Robinson get all up on him with his hands like,
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Yeah,
But then,
little Nate.
yeah, but then, you know what though? Before all that though, you gotta remember, he was toasting Danilo. He
Mm-hmm.
was toasting Gallinari. Like what? He
Mm-hmm.
put him on that rotisserie and turned him and put that
Yeah,
shit on him
yeah, yeah.
and smoked them
Yes,
and
he did.
smoked.
Yes, he
Even though
did.
Gallinari dropped his little dub and some change, I think he dropped
Mm-hmm.
like 40 something on us that day. I was like,
Yes, he
wow.
did. Yeah, yeah, he got busy. Melo got busy, man. He did.
Yeah.
With that. And
Sure.
you right about Nate. Nate was right. Nate was right in the midst of all of that mess, man. Ah,
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, that was funny, but you know what though? It is what it is. That's a
Mm-hmm.
memory. I'll never forget that day. That was a
Mm-hmm.
funny day.
Yeah, man, he
But
snuffed my man, man. I was like, I ain't like that, but he's still my dude, though, man. Let me give him a phone call and say, yo, why you do that, man? He was wrong for that. You know, man, one of them type of situations. But nah, go ahead, bro.
yeah, but you know, it was what it was. But now that leads to my next question.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think his post career is gonna be like?
Good question. Good question. I will. You know what? I would like to see him. I would like to see him in some type of way a part of the organization. Like most Knicks is a part of the organization. That's one thing I must say about the Knicks organization. That they get their old players or the players of the past and they keep them tight knit unit within the organization and stuff like that. I think I said
Mhm.
organization too many times, but anyway, but I would like to see him in some type of ambassadorship, something like that. You know, being an ambassador towards the team.
Mhm.
Um, Maybe in a mentor situation when new guys is coming onto the team, and he could be the induction personnel towards what's going to go happen, what's going to happen when you're in New York City, especially if you're playing in New York. You know what I mean? You know, you got the bright lights, cameras, you got the money, the fame, the females, and all so on and so forth, and everything. Like teach them teach them the basics from coming to this team, and how the team is run and how the team is organized and whatnot. I think I see him in a capacity like that. And hopefully, I'm not even fronting. I want him to come out of retirement and be with the team. Like I mean, just I mean, I'm dreaming. I know I'm dreaming. I know probably it ain't gonna happen. But I would like for him to if D Rose could sit on the bench, why Melo can't be right there? And then we know we could at least get a bucket or two from him. Rome from Far Rock, what up? Salute, dude.
Son, are you serious, man? Listen, hey, man.
I mean, that's me. That's my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm just
Why
saying,
not? Why not? Why not, bro? He still
why
got it,
not? Why
man.
not? Why not, man? Because we're moving on,
Okay, I
unfortunately,
hear you. Yeah, yeah.
and
Things move on. Yeah, I get it.
we're moving on, and he moving on. You know what I'm saying? I think he has. I think what he's gonna do is he's gonna take some time out for himself and focus on his son. Cayenne.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It looks like he's a young up and comer. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, he'll be a better defender than his father. But I ain't gonna
Oh
trip over
Lord,
that.
Lord. Go ahead, man.
I ain't gonna trip
This is a
over
fact.
that.
It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact.
But I would like to see him. I would like to see him be a part of the organization again in some shape
Yeah,
or
man. Why not? You got John Starks
form.
there. You got Alec Houston. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
even got Kurt Thompson. Oh, what's my man name from Mount Vernon? Is it Kurt Thompson?
Kurt Thomas,
No,
nah,
no, no. My man that missed them layups against the Bulls and whatnot. He part of the organization. Why not?
no, Charles Smith.
Yeah, he part of the organization. Yes, he is. He's part of the. He's into a mentorship executive role up there with the Knicks, man. Yeah, look it up, homeboy. The facts.
Wow, wow, man, he don't never come. You better not show his face in the garden, man. He might
You
get
know what?
attacked. He might get
Why? Because he
attacked.
missed the why? Because he missed the layups, man. What?
But because he didn't know how to flop, he didn't know how to do nothing. Yo, you 6'10", 6'11", bro. Ain't no way. No,
I'd have
listen,
given one
stop
of them
it.
dudes an
Hold on
elbow,
a
but
second.
yeah.
Hold on a second, bro.
Hmm.
Ain't no way in sweet Mother Mary, Jesus Christ, heaven on this earth. If I'm 6'10", 6'11",
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm going to do everything to make it look like I'm trying to dunk the basketball. I don't
Hmm.
care
Hmm.
how bad mine is. If that's the last 2 points I score, but it takes us to the next round,
Hmm.
are you effing with me, man?
Hmm. Hmm. I hear you. I can dig it.
Yeah, ain't no dating. That's the truth.
That's the
You
truth,
know what I'm
Bruce.
saying?
No doubt. Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at these cats like 6'10", 6'9", yo. Like they look like they stuck dead in the headlights, man. You gotta get up and power dribble and
Man, but you
you
know how
know.
many times Homeboy got fouled, man? You know how many times Homeboy got fouled at least
Nah,
three
he
to four
was no,
times, man.
listen, man. He was playing pity pat with the ball against the backboard. He should have
He
just
was supposed
snatched
to
that
dunked
sucker.
it and dunked it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. You
You
should have
know what
flushed
I'm
it.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But anyway, let's turn the page on that scrub. I can't believe you.
Exactly. You
You
going
played.
TLC on him? No window scrubs? Oh.
Yeah, man. Turn the
Yeah,
page on
TLC.
that dude.
Yeah, go ahead,
You
dog.
know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Now, shit, you funny, all wise.
Yeah, he in here cutting up, man. He chasing Lala. You see that?
Yeah,
In here
Lala
cutting
don't need
up.
to be. He messed that up. He dropped the ball on that one, but we ain't gonna turn the page on
Man,
that part too.
she was looking. Hold on. Before we go further, let's put the truth out there. Lala was in the club messing around. She seen the little young buck. She was already messing with a dude and whatnot. And she said, leave. The dude that she was messing with. She went over to start messing with Carmelo Anthony, and he got all aroused and whatnot because he was a shorty. Remember, she 5 years his senior, his age and whatnot. You know what I mean? And then the dude was like, "Yo, who this little dude?" And she homeboy threw the drink and Lala. Listen, I know this story very well. Threw that drink in Lala's face, and Carmelo Anthony jumped on homeboy, and that's how that all started. So she ain't no doggone saint. You heard? But anyway, let's turn the page. I'm putting it out there.
Oh, you talking about 20 years ago, bro? Come on, man. Anyway,
25 years ago. Who cares? But go ahead. I'm just putting
yeah,
it out there for
they
just to put it
married
out
with
there.
kids. They married with kids. But anyway,
Not no more. Go ahead, man.
anyway, stop it.
All right, I'm gonna leave it alone, man. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay, my next question for you, brother.
Hmm.
Do we need to retire at number 7?
You know what? You asked me this before. You asked me this before, and you know what I'm gonna say, right? If it don't be retired in the garden, it's gonna be retired up in this crib. You did? But
Well,
yeah,
yeah. Do you think they're gonna retire at 15 over there in Denver, and you think we should retire
nah.
7 over there? So what you
You know
saying?
what?
Yeah.
That's a very excellent question. I'm sorry about this. That's a very excellent question. Is he gonna get retired in Denver? He should. Why not, man? Come on.
And doesn't Joker wear 15 now?
Huh?
Doesn't Joker wear 15 now?
I think you know what? I think you're right. I think he does wear 15.
That's
Oh wow.
you talking about a conundrum.
Wow, yeah, that's a problem. But shoot, see, that's the almost the same. That's almost the same reality that we got with Julius Win 30. When Bernard King should, man, that man should be in the Raptors, man. I don't care what y'all talking about, man. Get off that 30, man. Get off
Mm.
that 30 for 30, man. Put that thing up in the Raptors MSG, man. And
Man,
whatnot.
we're not
All
talking.
right,
We're not talking. We're
I
not
know, but
talking.
I'm saying sidebar, boy. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Man, put that ball way to the side. When that man retires, then we'll have that conversation. And
I hear you.
hopefully he retires a Nick. You know what I'm saying? You
No doubt,
know,
but
especially after that crazy conversation we had yesterday. But we're not going to go into that one.
oh man, I don't want to talk about that, man. Please,
All
please.
right,
Thank you.
all
I
right.
mean, you can if you want to talk about it. We can get into it.
Nah, mm-mm.
Okay. All right,
Nah.
my
Do I
brother.
think do I think number 7 should retire? That's a long thought. That's a long pause. Like, man, what? Belly was here for 5 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, in 5 seasons, we did make it to the playoffs. What, 3 out of 5 years?
Yeah,
4 out of 5 years.
yeah. Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Were we really truly competitive? Could we really duke it out with LeBron and them?
I
Mm.
mean, once they exposed Lynn, that was a wrap. But yeah, I get where you're going at. But I mean, for me, man, for sentimental values, man, I would retire it, man. Why not? I wouldn't let nobody wear that seven again. It would not.
What?
No, I wouldn't let nobody wear that seven again. I said it. That's what I said, bruh.
On that note, nah, we're not retiring. Stop.
Yo, okay, yo, okay, I got you, I got you, I got you.
Nah,
I
I'm
mean,
messing
what
with
we gonna be sorry because Kenny Skywalker wore the number 7 before? I mean, come on,
you.
bro.
Nah, man, come on, seriously, bro, seriously. The dude came like a couple years after my cousin played college basketball over in Kentucky. Nah, we
Mm-hmm.
good on that. We good on that number
All right,
7.
well, if they don't retire it, yo, Mello. If you hear me out there in the world, kid, yo, your number 7 gonna be hanging up right here in this crib, dude. You understand? And you can walk in to come by and check it out anytime you want to. All right,
Yeah.
but I'm charging you admission. Yeah.
How you gonna tell them? How you gonna tell that man to come see his home jersey?
Anyway, man, go ahead.
Especially if you come
Uh,
to sign it. If you come to sign it, now your jersey's damn near priceless.
Man, you can have some water, you can have some cookies and stuff like that. Sit down, look at the gaze. We can sit around the round table and talk about whatever. But you're gonna pay that money to get in here, though.
Oh,
Rent,
for
rent is
real,
good.
man.
Rent is
Yo,
good. Now, let me
can
stop.
you
I'm only playing.
uh,
I'm just playing,
can
dog.
can can you at least get a shot of Tito's?
Why not? Why not? Why not, man? I'm only playing,
Oh,
man. Yo, you're a funny dude, man. Go ahead.
I mean, hey, let
I'm
me
on
get a
my
couple
Gatorade
shots.
this morning. I'm on my Gatorade this morning, dog.
Oh
Well,
I'm on my what I started off where I left off last night.
oh no, dog. Really?
Hmm.
Yo, last night, yo, hold on, man. Last night was a funny, yo. It was so funny. I could not stop laughing and
No, we're not gonna
whatnot.
talk about that. We're not gonna talk
I
about
know,
that.
but I just gotta say something, man. Yo,
We're not gonna mention Bruno.
no, 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 hell no, 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 no. It's just that I love how we come together. When we have a conversation and we be on this podcast and whatnot. People is passionate about what they passionate about, but it's just so funny that sometimes you got to get away from that sometimes. And I was just like, yo, the panel was just mad cool last night. That's what I wanted to say, man. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, come on, dog. Let's go, let's go.
We're not mentioning Bruno.
Nah, you funny,
So you
man.
see, you gotta have kids, young kids, to understand what I'm talking about with that. You have to see like
Yeah, the
Encanto.
cartoon,
Shut up.
cartoon, man.
Encanto, yeah,
Yeah,
Disney, I love it.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I
Yeah,
ain't that old,
my
man.
daughter. Yeah, my daughter be killing me with that. We don't mention Bruno Daddy
Hmm. No doubt.
when she
So
don't
what
want to
you
talk about something.
what you think about what do you think about um RJ's? I think that he's gonna take another step up come next season. What you think about that, bro?
Bro, I see, from he had a bad game 6, but I
Hmm.
kept saying all year long, watch him wait, because it was just so I was waiting for it, and it's just like he just found his niche at that
Hmm.
moment with his team, and and
Hmm.
he did what he was supposed to do.
Right.
Unfortunately, it just didn't work. Game 6. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? He's just as much as responsible for that loss as Julius Randle.
Right.
Um, do we need to throw them both out like that? Hell nah, man.
Hmm.
That stuff happens, man. It
Right.
happens, Nick fan.
I
I
think that he's
mean,
going. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
because see, some of y'all are not old enough to remember when John Starks went like 0 for 12 or 22, something like that, against the
Hmm.
Houston Rockets in the NBA Finals, Game
Three for
7.
18, man. 3 for 18.
Yeah, now, but see, what they really don't know is that I wasn't even mad at them about that game because
I
nobody else
was
told. No,
because you
no,
could
no,
have
I
put
wasn't.
in Zebra Davis
Oh,
and got a bucket.
oh, a second, let me finish, bro.
All right, go ahead, brother.
I was more upset about him in Game 6 when we had the chance to win the game and he
I
blew that one. Now that was the one I was mad about.
That was hurtful. That was hurtful. Yes,
Yes,
we had
exactly.
it. We had it.
We had them. We had them.
We
So
certainly did.
stuff happens. So we're human, and see, folks tend to forget that because
A little
these
bit.
guys, these cats are professional athletes, and they don't never have, what I'm saying. They don't never make mistakes, and I'm sorry they do. You know what I'm saying? They make mistakes. They mess up all the time. It's just
Hmm.
As us as fans, you have to understand it too. At the end of the day, this is a game.
Facts. This is true. This is true. What up, Wiz? What up, Coach? How y'all doing out there, man, in the chat? Wiz said he moved from the 718 to the 818. He said in Fernando Valley. Yo, man, he living the life out there. Go ahead, Wiz. That's why you be all laid back and chilling and everything, man. I hear you out there.
Hey,
Y'all be sipping
where's
on
my
that good, good. Nah.
nah? Where's this needs to send me my birria tacos?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? Or you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Or at least yo, man. Like oh man, what my man? My man ain't here today. DSJ. He'll tell you. He
DSJ, I
told me
was trying
like
to send him the link. And went up, okay.
yeah, no, DSJ was, you know what I'm saying? DSJ brought us some stuff. He was like, yo, you and Wiz got some old school beef from back in the day, like when you went to the when you went to a
Oh, I
restaurant
remember that. Yeah. Yeah.
went to a restaurant in Brooklyn. He forgot to put the
Yeah,
gravy
on
over
Eastern
the
Parkway.
rice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
oh,
Eastern
Eastern
Parkway.
Park.
Yeah. I remember that. I see that. Yeah, that was last. Yo, DSJ be cutting up. No, hold on. DSJ, C Mac, Mega Mega, Uncle Omega, they be in the chat cutting up. JJ be in there cutting up too, man. Yo, I be laughing at them on look at when I be on the chat or looking, when we do our thing. I have to laugh sometimes because they be in there talking that mess and whatnot. But I appreciate y'all, man, for sure. Word.
Yeah, man, y'all make me laugh. Even when I thought I was upset. I was looking at
Yeah,
y'all,
yeah, yeah.
and now
Yeah,
was
they
steak
be
roasting
cutting
me
up.
on the low. They be steak roasting me on the roll. I was like, all right, yeah, y'all got it. But
Man, hold
all
on. Let me ask you a question. Did you see some comments that my man yeah, Ally Wise be in there cutting up too. Yeah, you be in there cutting up too, dude. Did you see some comments a while back about Phil Jackson saying something that he don't watch the game no more because of whatever? Yeah, I mean, did you see his comments?
nah, nah, because I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I ain't been really watching too much basketball since we've been out. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I've been sitting here looking at SNY. So they're gonna be bringing news about us, but they've been basically talking about the Mets, and I don't really follow too many news sources. You know
Oh,
what
okay,
I'm saying?
okay. Yeah, they be
Cause,
saying.
hold on a second, cause I want to say this to whoever's in the chat and pass this on to other people. Listen, this is gonna be slow until the draft,
Mm,
until free agency,
mm.
until training camp, until summer pro league start, and then the preseason. So be careful on the stuff that y'all read. There's a lot of
So
cats
figure.
out here. Yeah, there's a lot of cats out here who gonna be putting out a lot of clickbait. And
Facts.
so what they do, and what I mean by clickbait, they get you to click on and they get to read. You read this ridiculous ass story that they got put together with no sources, no nothing, nothing tangible about this
Hmm.
Knicks fans, and they're gonna got you believing that we're gonna trade for LeBron and give up Julius Randle.
What?
Hold on a second, and it's gonna be an even swap.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Bro, I
I'm
love you.
just saying. I'm just saying,
I know what you're saying.
just give
But
y'all some food for thought.
if you bring that dude over here, I know this is food for thought. I get you, but I'm going to try to be on the if. It would not if it was a split, we all be messed up. I'm gonna tell you
Mhm.
right now. Do not even think about it. Bring that boy over here because it's not. Soul Figure, what's up? Don't even think about bringing homeboy over here, man. Please, no, 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 no. What that girl said that passed away? Don't want to go to rehab? Say no, no, no. It wasn't. I know. Get homeboy away from here.
Shout out to Amy Winehouse.
Word.
God bless
Yeah,
her
Amy
soul.
Winehouse. God rest her soul, shorty girl. Word up. White chocolate. Another white chocolate. She was white chocolate too. Tina Marie and Amy Winehouse. White chocolate. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, but y'all be careful what y'all read, man. Nick fans,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
bad
facts.
as bad as we don't like we don't personally like some of our Knicks players. You know what I'm saying? You got to think this team did still get us to the second round, so you
Yeah.
need to be looking at this from a totally different perspective, if anything, because I'm telling you, we're about to lose some dead weight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Fournier gone, and
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately Rose is gone,
Yeah, peace
and
to Rose,
so
man. Peace, peace.
you know what I'm saying. So that frees up some spots. So I think the front office, who's done a pretty good job,
Mm-hmm.
considering you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Not falling for the banana in the tailpipe, Danny
Nah, nah,
Ainge.
nah. Right, right. Don't do the Eddie Murphy.
Not you know what I'm saying, getting swindled. You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So just to mention something else, because we're not going back down that page yet
Mm-hmm.
until it's time for that. You know
Let
what
me
I'm
ask you a
saying?
question. Can you throw Soul Finger? Can you throw Soul Finger a link or
I,
anybody
I, I
if you
don't
want to jump on?
I don't have his number, bro.
Oh yeah. See, Soul Finger, I ain't got your number either, bro. I'm sorry, man. I was gonna throw you a link and whatnot for you to jump on if you wanted to and whatnot. And whatnot.
Hmm.
Yo, Soul Finger's a cool dude, man. Yo, he got the most. Yo, I swear to God, he remind my cousin down south in Alabama, man. He got the most coolest jokes, but it's so laid back, but it hits you with an impact. Bang! When you hear it, it whatnot. So
Nah,
I just love
my
Soul Finger.
man, Soul Finger is Captain Cliche. You don't know? He
You
hit
know
you.
what? Bam,
You ain't know that?
bam. That's nice. I like that. I like that. Soul Figure, boy. Go ahead, Duke. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, yeah, don't fall for the clickbait, y'all. Don't fall for the clickbait. Because, yo, I seen something where they said Boogie was coming. Boogie's on his way to the Knicks. And I looked at it. I said, I dare not click on that because I know that's a lie. That's a lie, French fry. It ain't happening.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
And you gotta think, because we've been so notorious in the past. The reason why this
Mm-hmm.
is because it's easy to pick on this. You know what I'm saying? Knick fans, Knick fans, Knick fans. Not saying we're gullible, but we're so ferocious for new Knick news that we'll
Mm-hmm.
read anything. You know what I'm
Come on
saying?
in, then. Come on in. No, I mean, I was talking to Sophie. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But you know, we're just so ferocious for some fresh news or something else to chomp at the
Mm-hmm.
bit. So it's gonna be slow, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Let's beware. Buyer beware. Do
Buyer
not.
beware. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Don't
sir.
buy everything. You know what I'm saying? We from
But
New York, so
mhm.
you go out there, and somebody out there is talking about, yo, man, I got a nice watch for you.
Yeah, come get
As
one of these
soon as
right
you put
quick.
on your wrist,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm just 10 minutes you walk away, that sucker's dead.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Gone.
saying.
Or just like buying a car when you take it off the lot. That's a wrap. You know what I mean? What's that?
Mhm.
The lemon law, right? When you take it off the lot, man. That's you. That's
Boy,
you.
what?
So,
It's not
but
brand
I
new.
right. I just think that we just one. I think we one key piece away from doing some major damage out here in this league, man. And I really agree with I think it was Gi. I think it was Gi that said, man, we a piece away, and if, all we have to do is sit back in the cut and be patient, and that piece is gonna come and stuff like that. And I totally
It's
agree with
gonna
homeboy.
come.
I agree with
Yeah,
homeboy,
man.
man.
Listen, yo,
I
cause I'm
agree.
trying
It's a
now.
different feeling.
Now, hmm Would you say
You
what?
know, I said no. I'm saying the way I feel right now about this team. It's a different feeling, man. Um, if we trade Randall and get something great at the end of it, I'm fine. Hey, listen. I know I talk junk about Randall sometimes and everything, but if he happen to go and move on to another team, I'm fine with that. But as long as we can elevate this team and get to where we need, I need respect on these next name for real. And I'm tired. Like I said, I'm 50 years old, man. I ain't seen a chip. I ain't seen no chip except for the repeats on TV, and I was born in '73 and whatnot. I want a chip. I want to see that, bruh. I want to see that. I want to see that chip, man. I want to see us hosting up that doggone Vince Lombardi. I mean Vince Lombardi. I want to see us hosting up that O'Brien Trophy and whatnot for
Yeah,
us.
Davey O'Brien, bro.
Right, right. I said
Yeah.
I don't know where I got that. I heard that somebody said that the other day, and I did the same thing. Fell in the trap and everything. But yeah, man. I mean, we need to. I want to see it, and we right there. We just don't need to stumble or trip over mistakes. We just need to execute, execute, execute. Get the right players, get the right personnel up in here to do what it is that we need to do. You dig?
Yeah, but now I'm gonna say this, Knicks fans, and see, this is what has been our problem: rushing,
Mm-hmm.
rushing to get somewhere, and we run into a brick wall. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You ever, you ever, yo, my homeboy used to have a Fiat,
A
one of them
Fiat.
little fake
Yeah,
looking
yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking
Ferraris
about.
back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I think it's a Fiat or whatever, right? A Fiero, a Pontiac Fiero.
Mm-hmm.
I used to say to him, man, this little car you out here riding around like you fast and furious. I said, you know what I'm saying? All it takes is one brick wall. You know what I'm saying? Slow down.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Slow down. So with that
Slow down,
said,
B.
you slow down. So what that said is, you know what I'm saying? This front office knows what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? It's made
Mm-hmm.
some mistakes. And even if we don't think we know what they're doing, they know what they're doing. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
so far
No
they
doubt.
gained my trust. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
Especially after they rebounded from year two. You know,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
so
yeah. No doubt. Wiz
but
and Soulfinger, y'all funny. Come together like butt cheeks, huh, Soulfinger? I got you, brother. We gonna be we gonna be Wiz says watch turn green when he got it from Chinatown up in the city and whatnot, you know what I mean?
I, yeah, exactly. You got a
So
Folex.
yeah, you got a Folex, right? Not a Rolex, you got a Folex. Word. But yeah, man, I
So
feel I feel a different energy from this management. I feel a different energy from this team. How everything is moving and going about, and I think they're making the right decisions. Um, I did. I wanted to see Cam Reddish kind of work with us, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. So piece of Cam Reddish and stuff like that. But I think they making the right moves, and this off season is going to be very important for us to move to the next level. Now, if we're going to run it back
but
with
you know,
Julius, go ahead, bro.
let me tell you something. Well, the one thing folks fail to realize, excuse me, one thing folks fail to realize is that we gain the most important part in this regular season, and that was the knowledge of what it means to go to the second round and what it takes to surpass the second round. You
hmm
understand what I'm saying?
hmm
And I believe, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be surprised. Julius Randle may not have like a superstar year, but come playoff time, he might just show up
I
and
hope
show out.
so. I hope so, man. So you think we're gonna run it back?
I don't know. I'm not Nostradamus, bro. You know what I'm saying? As much as I want to be sitting in that room and hearing the conversations that they having,
hmm hmm
brother, I can't say that. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that yeah, this is gonna happen. Pound on the table. I know this is gonna happen. I know this is gonna happen. Are you crazy? This person's out of here, and this person's out of here,
Right, right.
and yeah, he's gonna be gone,
I mean,
dude.
all
You
right. So
don't know that.
what I'm trying to ask you is, do you think it would be feasible? What's up, Almighty Finesse, peace guard. Do you think it would be feasible for us to run it back? Then
I
I'm saying,
mean,
if we don't test the waters and see what's out there, do you think it's feasible to run it back? And if you're saying that Julius might just show up in the playoffs and take a role, take a back step to the so called leader role, and let Jalen run the team and be that third option, do you think it's feasible for Homeboy to fall back and play his position and play right and
eh,
show up in the playoffs like he's supposed to?
anything's possible. Anything's possible, man. I can't, like I said, I tell you like this. I'm gonna sit around and wait and look and see what's gonna happen. But one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna be pounding the table talking about this person need to go, that person need to go. You know what I'm
hmm
saying?
hmm
I'm not saying that this is these are the changes that we need a stretch wing. That's what we definitely need. We need length.
So who
You
out
know,
there then? Who out
I
there?
mean, there's lots of cats out there. One of the McDaniel kids. You know what I'm saying? There's that dude y'all be talking about from Memphis. You know, I can't think of
Oh, you
names.
talking about Jeremy Jackson?
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, him.
That dude.
Not Jaron Jackson, but you know what I'm talking about. The fake Jared Dudley type dude.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. What the heck? Anyway, yeah, I know who you're talking about. It'll come to me, bro. I'm sorry. It'll
Yeah,
come to
yeah,
me.
yes. Yeah, son, all right, you know. Do I think he'll fit in the Nick culture? That's the issue.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks, thank you, sir.
Dylan Brooks, the light skinned boy. Sorry, Uncle
Yeah,
Freezie. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, I'm
him.
sorry, Corey Lee. I'm sorry. Yeah, him.
Yeah, no doubt. What's up, Soul
Soul
Finger?
Finger.
What's
Soul
cracking,
Finger.
fellas? What's going
All right,
on?
that's what's up. That's what's up, y'all. What up, y'all?
Captain Cliche, what's good, baby?
Captain Cliche. That was a good one. That was a good one, man. I ain't gonna front. He hit it dead on the button with that one. Yeah. Welcome to the squad, kid. Welcome to the squad.
Appreciate it, appreciate it. I was up actually. I'm getting a little work in this morning, so I was like, this what is it? It's 7:43 out here on the west side. So
Mm.
I
Mm-hmm.
get to listen to you cats while I was listening to you cats while I was working.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, I didn't rock with both of you.
Yes,
I
sir.
had Bully and over here rolling, but it's just the
Yeah,
way I
man.
get
Yo, you
down.
be having me laughing because your joke. I swear to God, that's why when I first talked to you on the joint, I said, yo, man, he remind me of my cousin so much because the way y'all present how y'all humor and the way you present it is so down south, but so lovely. And then the impact once you think about it, like, oh, that's funky. That's funky right there. I like that, man. Keep that up, man, for sure. Well, I
I
know you're gonna keep
appreciate
it
it.
up because you already got it, brother. You know what I mean?
I
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
appreciate it.
it's something we used to say in the army. It's called KISS. Keep it
Keep it
short,
simple.
keep
Keep
it
it simple,
simple.
stupid. Yeah.
Exactly.
Got you. I got you. I got you. Mm-hmm.
Hey, we said
I
the
got you.
same thing in the Navy. So
Uh,
Navy and and when I was over on the green side with my Delta dogs,
Mhm.
Wiz.
God bless you. God bless you for being around the book. We're not going to dog them out. Oh, also too, I want to say this before we go. Yo, shout out to all of my veterans. Fellow veterans
Facts.
is myself.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you for
This
your
Memorial.
services, man. Word.
Yeah, thank you for your services. And this day, Memorial Day, which is tomorrow, is basically to commemorate all those men, women, soldiers, sailors,
Mm-hmm.
seamen. Oh my God, God bless y'all for even called seamen and airmen.
This
I
dude
know.
right here.
And airmen for giving the ultimate sacrifice, and that's your lives,
Facts.
so we can live in this country comfortably. So thank
Mm-hmm.
you.
Facts, man. Word.
See,
Anyway,
man,
Facts.
you made me think of something real quick. Just I know I ain't trying to hijack it, but it's just
go
you
ahead,
talking
bro.
about I was on the
Hey, man.
boat.
Speak your piece.
This was when I was on the boat. Uh, they had a cat. His last name was Balls. Really, right-handed man. We had a space that we did like meetings that was up top called SAC. All right, but he had a rate. He was in internal communications. So the initials are IC. They go by they call it IC man, right? Follow me. So
Hmm.
Cat had called down and had them call in, tell them say I need to see have IC say have and he was second class, and we know the second class is the same as the sergeant. That's the E5. So they go by ICT, IC2. All right. So they told him to have him come up to SAC. So get on the one MC, that's the intercom on the ship. For those that don't know, never been on a ship. And he said, "I see two balls, SAC. I see right-handed man, uh, right-handed man."
Oh God. Oh God. Oh, God bless us all.
Oh,
Gee, I
man.
can't, man. Come on, bro. Now you got man. Anyway, we're gonna go back, but so figure.
Little military.
Yo.
Hey, that's
Oh, it's
actual
so
fact.
much.
It's an actual factual, but a little military humor, though.
Oh God. Hey, Jesus Christ.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, you
Yo.
got.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
got to be more careful with your name.
Got to be more careful.
Whoa,
Facts.
man. I
Stay
to
J
change
Boogie.
my Yo, man, I got one. I got some questions. I got a question for you, man. Because
God, oh my
cause we
God.
because we started off. We was talking about, you know what I'm saying, our great Nick, you know what I'm saying, legend Carmelo Anthony, and we want
Number
your
seven.
opinion. Number seven, we want your opinion on him. And do you, at the end of it, sum it up? Do you feel like he deserve to have his number retired in the Garden or not? So you go ahead and take the floor from now. Right now, so
Oh,
fan.
all right. So look, let's just keep it a buck.
Mm-mm. Here we
Um,
go. Come on.
Melo did okay. First Stoudemire. Let me take it back because it's gonna tie in, and I'm pulling a little bit of a G man here, so bear with me.
Okay.
Do your thing.
All right. So remember when we had free agency, nobody wanted to come to New York. First, you
Mm-hmm.
got Stoudemire to come. I mean, they dropped a truckload of money. And, the knees couldn't get insured, man. His knees were
Mm.
like Dorito corn chips. So and so, but and he wasn't the player he used to be. But he took the money. But that was a name. And then
Mm-hmm.
in the mind, you looking at like we want somebody else is gonna follow. But then you start hearing about Melo because he wanted to come home. And you think about it, Melo was what the Knicks needed and everything. So
Mm-hmm.
Melo came, and right off the rip, there was all the talk. Man, it's Melo's fault because you think about it. And that was one of those I was young when I was looking at, but then I had to take, as you get older, you get wiser and you mature with more knowledge. You can sit back and look.
Mm-hmm.
Melo
Mm-hmm.
did what nobody else was willing to do. Melo came here. Yeah, and you can say he forced his way to New York, or we could have waited and all that. But he came. He wanted to be here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't his fault that his best years were wasted. It wasn't Melo's fault. It was the people that were there running the
Mm-hmm.
organization at the time didn't know, how to
Mm-hmm.
put it. They were wrong as four left shoes, man.
Talk
You
that
know,
talk. That
that's
talk.
you bring in you getting cats from cash and carry, pack a sack, the bodega that got shut down. You got cats playing music in the subways. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Walking
Mm-hmm.
around in the park. You want to throw those cats out there with them, and then you had
Mm-hmm.
Stoudemire with the bad knees. But
Mm-hmm.
you look at what Melo did, because he did a lot. He brought hope back to the organization or to the fan base, you could say. You
Facts.
think about it. He
Facts.
came out there and did what he did. He took a team on his back. The best squad he had is when we had Woody that was coaching. That 50 was the
Mm-hmm.
53 game season.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yeah,
that was the
yeah,
best.
yeah.
That was the best squad he
Go
had.
so figure.
Granted, they were
Go.
all aging vets, but they were the best
Yep.
squad he had. See what I'm saying?
Go.
So
Mm-hmm.
that being said, man, he
Mm-hmm.
did what nobody wanted to do. And then when Phil Jackson came in, and that was the
Sabotage.
most look, man. Man, he was worse than the James Bond villain, man.
Mm.
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 He was out
Mm.
there
Mm.
like
Mm.
Doctor No and the man with the golden gun, dog. He was
You ain't
wrong,
never
bro.
lie.
He was wrong. And and and
Word.
and and I know a lot of cats don't want KP to come back, but then KP left the way he did because if
Because of
I'm
Mello.
correct.
Because what they was treating Mello. Yeah.
Exactly, bully.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So you really
Mm-hmm.
can't. First of all, he's young, and I'm just telling you like this. As a young cat, and I was falling behind some old head. My old head. I had with me, and I see how you
Mm-hmm.
doing him. I don't want no part of
Mm-hmm.
you.
Yeah, I don't want no part of you.
If,
Right. There
if,
you
if
go.
and it just hear what I'm saying. It's like I said. So if Bully's my man, me and Bully's
Mm-hmm.
Bully's my man, but
Well, we're gonna
but
toe to
Corey
toe, dude.
Lee.
We're gonna fight up here, man. We
Me and Corey
going
Lee, but Corey Lee doing Bully dirty like this. I want no part of Corey Lee. Because
mm-hmm.
you leave, I got to go. I'm not saying
Mm-hmm.
it's like that, but you know what I'm saying. Just
Well,
use
yeah,
an
I
example.
did, yeah,
Well, no, I'm
exactly.
saying
Yeah.
that because you got some that will probably listen to this and be taking it the wrong way. So you got to break it down.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah,
said,
break
I got to do the kiss method. Break it
Yeah,
down
everything
Barney
go
style.
viral. Everything go viral, man. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So I got to break it down
Corey Lee
Barney
doing
style.
bully wrong. Oh my God, the 718
Yeah,
boys done broke up, Lord. No, it's not.
yeah.
Good.
So I got to break it down Barney style. So with that being said, so with all that being said, and Melo did what and still to this day, everybody's saying that we still don't have that superstar. We had one.
We
And
had
a lot
one.
of
Yes, we
times, a
did.
lot of people didn't appreciate what he did. Hell, I had to go back and look at everything as a whole. Well, he
Mm-hmm.
shot too much. He was this. Okay, in Denver, he did what he did, but in New York, he actually had to do a lot of that, man. He had to carry, he
Mm-hmm.
had to put the team on his back, push, pull,
Right.
drag, roll it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the best squad he
Mm-hmm.
had was a bunch. And these were big. At the time, these were named in their prime. They were named cats. These was cats like, yeah, you wanted them. Now these are old cats. Come on, man. All three of us. Look, we in the fifth. Hey, we in the 50 and Frisky Club. How we look
Yes, we
going
are.
out there? So and then you put Freezy. That's four cats in their 50s, and you put him with one cat in his 20s that's gonna run around all
Dre,
day.
we'll
You know
put
what
a
I'm
little
saying?
Dre down there.
Yeah, you put Dre
A
out
little
there and he
Met.
run around. Yeah, and then how we look, man. We look like the
Oh,
over the hill game plus
mm-hmm.
one.
Plus
You know what I'm
one.
saying?
Hmm.
So, but you can't. But and I'm gonna say this all. I'm gonna say it wrap it all up because I pulled a G man like I told you I was gonna do. Just gonna give it
Mm-hmm.
back.
Mm-hmm.
And then because when you say that Melo jersey get back and it's gonna bring in something else. Melo and Bernard King, both their jerseys should be retired.
Thank you.
Not one or the
Thank
other.
you.
They both should be retired.
Yes.
And the thing is, and this is
Thank
me.
you.
This is me. This is me. I would wait. I would do it on a special occasion. And they said you can't, you can't have it about. You need to have them both have their shine. There's either one
Mm-hmm.
or two ways. You have it on separate times for one to get his recognition, have his moment,
Yes.
which you should, and then you
Yes.
follow up with the next one to have his moment when he
Yes.
should. Pick the night,
Yes.
but both
I agree.
their jerseys should. Because break it down. When was the last time we had a small forward? Who's the last great small forward we had in New York?
Mellow.
Mellow
Exactly.
word.
And before Melo, then
Word.
who?
Don't say
Bernard
stop.
King.
Oh, but no.
And with that, I rest my case.
Ooh. Nice. Yo, I like that. That's
I rest my case
connectability right there at its highest form.
because
Yes.
I
Yes.
remember listening. Now this is me out
Yes.
here. This is me out here in Cali listening to them. They were announcing, talking about the games, and there was announcers that were actually some would actually reference Bernard King to Melo, saying their body type, the way they beat you, you pulverize and beat you
Both from
down in the
Brooklyn
paint.
too.
Yeah, they were talking about that. They were making the similarities. So this is the only thing I have to say for some of my fellow Knicks
Hmm.
fans, brothers and sisters. Don't try to say put one above the other. Let's stop doing all that because you like one or the other. Look, they
Hmm.
were our Knicks. These were our
Hmm.
cats. They went into the
Hmm.
trenches. They went down there and they fought. They did what they
Hmm.
did. Appreciate their
Hmm.
greatness and celebrate both their greatness. Retire both jerseys. Wow, because we
Yes.
hadn't. I mean, whose last jersey been retired in New York?
Ewan.
Yeah.
Hmm. But look how long
That's it.
it took.
And that was
Yeah.
almost
So.
15 years
that was
ago,
almost
right?
20 years ago.
All right,
Hmm.
20, 15 years. All right. Okay.
Okay. So.
Why not?
Um. So why can't we celebrate both? But Melo should be in there because Melo gave us what he had. Like I
Yes, he
said,
did.
how hey, if I ask y'all to both run a race, I need y'all to run this track meet, but everybody else in track cleats, but I want y'all to run in flip flops. Not
Mm.
slides, the old school flip flops where you got your toe in. I want you to run in those.
And that's what y'all gave Mello.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
In the
And I,
sand.
yeah.
in the sand
Man,
with rain. With
with
rain.
ankle weights.
Mm.
Hey, I
Yo,
want to
Gold
answer this
Digger.
question.
Yo, you
Hold on a
pieced
second.
that
Hold on a
together
second.
so
Hold on a second.
nicely. Word.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Because Ribby has a question, and it says, question: who was Melo's best player other than J.R. Smith?
So
Wow.
you
We
gonna
say,
shuffle?
hold on
Tell
a
me or
second. Let me.
Stoudemire.
No, no, I'm not gonna say Stoudemire. To be honest with you, on a basketball intellectual tip, I'm gonna give you J. Kidd.
I was about to say
You
that. I
know,
was about to say J Kidd. J Kidd.
When
I
we only
mean,
had
stop.
one season with him. But all right, go ahead, go
But
ahead. I'm sorry, go
yeah,
ahead.
I mean, you had J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith, I would say, was probably the most athletic. He just because J.R. Smith, we got to give Woody. Like I said, Woody was the reason. J.R. Smith should have a stimulus package still going to Woody because he the one reason they get
hmm
that money.
Mm,
Because
mm,
facts.
Woody did a lot for him, man. I like Woody, man, and I was
I
heated
miss
when
him.
I was tight when Phil cut him loose to bring in, man. He trying to bring in the triangle, man. Nobody trying to run a Dorito right now, man. People done with that Dorito action, man. Get out of
He
here,
said
man.
the
Man,
Dorito.
no, no. See what Phil did. Was he brought in a bunch of his yes men?
Yeah, he brought
There
his
you
yes
go.
man. Well, see, the thing is, he hired a coach that never did the triangle. Well, first he started with Fisher.
Fish. Oh
Mm-hmm.
Lord.
He tried to do with Fish,
Mm-hmm.
and he never coached or whatever else. And he figured he was gonna be like, "Yo,
Never
boss,
got
do
it.
what he said, boss." But then
Mm-hmm.
Derek Fisher had the Matt Barnes situation, but also Derek Fisher was
Man,
like,
then he
"I
got
ain't
beat
doing
up.
this; it ain't working." Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
got a two-piece of biscuit and some slaw.
Yes, he did. He got beat the hell up as soon as he went back to LA. Go
Yeah,
ahead. I'm sorry.
but the other thing too is he didn't want to run the triangle because you notice when they stopped
Mm-hmm.
running the triangle, they were
Winning.
winning. They win.
They
But
started
then
winning.
too,
Yep.
you had Hornacek, Jeff Hornacek. Jeff Hornacek had a little success. He had a little success in Phoenix.
Oh.
So I was like, let's see what he can do. And then he tried to run a triangle, and man, that's like, come on, man. That's like rolling in a Pinto on
Mm,
22s.
Tires gonna be scraping the rim, man, every
Man.
time.
So with that being said, and then when he went away from running the triangle, it's like you got to get him out in five. But then you had Kurt Rambis because
Kurt Rambis. Oh,
Kurt Rambis was in there running back. He was being a snitch. Hey, Phil,
tell it.
they ain't running the triangle like you said. Hey,
Balls.
Phil. Yeah, he was up there. Yeah, boss, check it. Hey, boss, check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. And you give him the 411. They probably beating in dark alleys with trench coats and fedoras on and stuff. Like they passing
Mhm.
government secrets in them old black and white movies.
You know
So,
what? Get smart. Agent 99 in them. Let me find
yeah,
out.
man, yeah. Agent Agent one and a half and two
One and a
thirds.
half.
We anti-private eye.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's our private eye. Lord, man. Secret
Exactly.
squirrel in them. Secret squirrel in them. Top
Hey,
hat.
Kurt Rambis was
Hey.
Morocco. Hey, Kurt Rambis was Morocco Mole.
For real.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
Oh.
Oh,
So
snap.
when he
Mm.
did all that, man, and it went the way it went, because
Mhm.
we man after the last 53 game season we had was Woody.
Yeah, man. I miss Woody, man. I ain't gonna
I miss
front.
Woody, and but the thing is, you look at that squad, man. They were
Mega,
old
what's
age
up?
of it.
Salute.
They
I'm
were
sorry.
old.
So,
They were. Oh no, it's all good. Hey, you got to shout out
I,
some of your
yeah,
constituents.
yeah. Mega in the building. What up? Uh-huh.
my hold on a second. Yo, Jay Boogie, real quick. Yo, I apologize. I don't know how that happened with my other phone, so forgive me for that. You
J
know what I'm
Bug,
saying?
what up?
Yeah, we didn't. That was definitely by accident. You know what I'm saying? So we run that next statement back again, bro, if you get a chance, please. But
You said
anyway,
somebody got traded to the Knicks as a wide receiver.
yeah, he was playing,
He
man.
was
He was talking
joking. I
about
know he was joking. I know.
DeAndre
I
Hopkins,
know.
bro. Oh, I wish the
Yeah.
Giants. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish the Giants had him though.
Who
Yeah.
that?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. He'd be
Oh,
fire.
talking about
I ain't
D
gonna
Hop.
front.
Yeah, talking about D Hop.
Yeah, yeah. D Hop.
Yeah.
D Hop. Yep.
And
Yes,
look,
sir.
everybody, look, people lining up to try to get him like they at the government cheese line, bro.
Oh man. Sorry, Freezie. Sorry, Dre, for the Jets and Bears fans out there. We dreaming. Sorry. Love y'all.
With the items, but yeah, did he sign? I know they cut him loose, so who's
hmm
jumping
Ooh.
on the right? They getting ready to cut him loose, right? The last time I saw
Ooh.
something, D Hop.
D Hop. Yeah.
Oh, Phoenix,
Yeah, they cut him,
hmm
Arizona.
man. Yeah, I thought I read somewhere they cut him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
my. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
We
You
got
gotta
to.
start looking at that news feed, dude.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yo, we got.
Yeah,
Hold on a second. We got room over here for you on my 53 right here for you, bro. I promise you. I promise you.
Look, they'll
I
make
uh,
promise you.
room. They'll make
Hey,
room.
hey, I go check out my man. What's his name? He ain't been healthy. He ain't been healthy for the last 5 years anyway. So I'll take him out real quick and,
mm.
and chop him real quick just so you get on the roster. Hop, believe
Yo,
me.
big bros.
Sterling
Bing
Shepard.
Bong. Bing Bong said, "Don't listen to them rumors. D Hop ain't going. He gonna be a Jet. No, he not, dog. He not gonna be no Jet. No, no, no.
Yo,
But leave
first
a
of all,
comment. Look, yeah.
yeah, first of all, Bing Bong, man, for real.
Hey, boy, y'all rivalry. Hey, that rivalry in the city is gonna be something hot, boy.
Oh
Cause
yeah, man. We're gonna be
y'all got
dusting it up. Yeah.
yeah, you
hmm
got the Giants, and now the Jets got A Rod. It got A Rod.
Man,
hmm
we're not having this conversation today, fellas.
Why
I,
not? We here. We here. Why not? Why not? You a G man. Man.
nah,
We
man.
solidified, man. Why not? Why not?
Nah, man. Because first of all,
We need to
it's a
keep the Jets out our building. How about that?
Look. Hey, look, I
it's,
don't have any skin in the game on this one, man. I'm
I,
down. I got
I'm
no.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say
Okay,
this.
so
I'm gonna say this, and I'm done with it. You know, it's like beating up on that kid who never comes outside, and all he does is he goes no further than his porch. There's no
thank
point
you.
of beating him up. You know
Right,
what
man.
I'm
Leave that
saying?
boy alone. Leave him alone,
You
man.
saying how it is with the the T man and the Jets?
Yeah, please,
Oh, you
yes,
sound like
yes.
it sound like who like my who dancing them dirty chickens. You know,
Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Dirty Birds.
yeah,
The Dirty
yeah,
Birds.
yeah,
You
yeah,
talking about the Falcons?
yeah,
with them dirty chickens.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know that
I live.
who that's our other play that's our their facility their main stadium's our other practice facility.
I,
You know.
Whoa.
It's cool. It's cool because I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, we got the big. If you ever been to Atlanta and you ever go towards Marietta, we got something called the Big Chicken, and that's like this
Mm-hmm.
big.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
this
no,
big,
yeah.
big old KFC spot. So every time I look at that, I think of the Falcons. So
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying.
My sister lives in Brookhaven.
Oh, okay, okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right. So
I got to
yeah,
make
I'm
my way back
familiar.
out there. But yeah, man, look, I'm looking forward to see what y'all gonna do, G man, and the Jets too, man. Because it's man, look, let me keep it up. Just
Go ahead, speak your piece.
football is always better. I know I ain't trying to hijack your show, but football is
Speak
always
your
better
piece.
when them G men are firing off.
Yes, it
And
is.
and even when the Jets started getting a little run and getting a run, they had the defense. It was just like they just can't get that over the hill. Just get it right there.
Mm-mm.
You get in there. But it was better when
Mm-mm.
they were making moves. So it'll
Mm-mm.
be good, man. Because it's time, man. Because
Yeah.
they hey, when you had Joe on the sideline with the chinchilla, you know what I'm saying, with the with a handlebar mustache with the chinchilla, you
I
know what I'm saying?
guarantee a win.
I guarantee a win.
I guarantee a win, boy.
See, they
Lord,
put together a defense and everything. So you got a quarterback up
they
there.
might do
See what's
something.
going. I think you can make some noise.
They
man.
might do
Listen,
something.
man.
They
All
might do
right,
something.
all right, all right. Okay, okay,
But
What you gonna do?
overall,
You
okay.
man,
gonna
it's
shut it
good.
down? Come on with it.
It's good because
Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna shut that. No, my whole thing is, listen, man. As bad as I've been wanting to see the judge do something just to spark conversation in the city, the more I just don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening either. Thank you.
I don't see it
I'm sorry.
happening.
Sorry, JT.
I'm sorry. You took this guy who took was it a 90 days sat in darkness meditation to figure out that he wanted to come to the Jets.
hey man,
Mm,
hey, look, man, look, hey,
Hold on
look.
a second. I'm not done. He went from one puke green to another puke green.
mm. Well, that's a Brett Favre for you. That's a Brett Favre
That
for
is
you.
true.
Thank you. He followed his predecessor.
Mm,
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
what,
Listen. And I say this. This right here, Jeff fans, is the definition of insanity. You just took an old man from Green Bay, brought him to New York, took another old man from Green Bay and brought him to New York. What they both got in common? Couple of MVPs, a couple of Super Bowl championships between them both. And when they come to New York, they're not going to do nothing.
check this out.
You
Check
better
this
not
out.
let.
Let
Listen.
me drop this on you real quick.
Go ahead. So I'm
So you
sorry.
put it out there.
Mm.
You can relate that to Knicks history, right? Who that sound like how we were in the past?
Oh, come on, man.
No, and I'm not. There's no slight, but think about it. We would take an old player,
Mm.
older agent player who was
Yeah, this was
and
a
then you put on
retirement.
the team
This was a retirement
and
company.
then they were getting, and that was the thing is the past. Now
Salute.
and then the Knicks are celebrated forward. Now, granted, for some we don't have that name. I don't, I don't think we need to make no big major like blow it all up type move or nothing like that. Because I heard you said earlier when I see Lee that we're like one piece away
Yes, sir.
or something.
Yes, sir.
And but the thing is, and I'll get back to your bullet because you back. They ain't trying to hijack you.
Mm-hmm. No, no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The thing is, we don't need to just make a move because of a move. We need to be strategic about the move. Your next move got to be your best move.
Exactly, and it doesn't have to be this amazing. It's oh my god, this dude. It just needed one little. We needed one little
One piece.
finishing
Hmm.
fit
That's it.
that fits right in there. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying, and brings it all full circle. You know what I'm saying, Nick
Mm-hmm.
fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you know,
I agree.
all this lusting for XYZ. Don't do it. Don't do it. I've been a Nick fan too long. I've been a Nick fan. Whoa.
But the one thing that I would say, Core, and so the one thing that I do here on the panels when we talking is that we did grow this team organically, man, from the root. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Boom.
So I mean, it holds more. I mean, for me, in my opinion, it holds a lot of more value that we grew these dudes and we groomed them and grew them, and now we just. I mean, I think some people are still waiting for them to explode and whatnot and become these awesome dudes and whatnot. And I think they on the verge of doing that. But like you said, we just one piece away from. We just need another piece to show these dudes look where we at and look what we can accomplish if
Hmm.
if we execute and do the things that we do. Mike Wilson, I ain't gonna front. I miss dude
Hmm.
because he was a man amongst men, and he would get in your face and tell you what it is and shut you down and whatever. Blah blah blah. And they respected Mike Wilson and stuff. So like you said, I was mad when he left too, and I was
Yeah.
mad when Phil Jackson got him out of there. Soulfinger, when Phil Jackson got him out of here to run that triangle bull crap. The Doritos, I mean the Tos, what you just said, the
Yes,
triangle.
that
That was a good one.
That
Yeah, the
Dorito
Doritos,
action,
that was a
dog.
good one.
It
That was
wasn't
a
even
good
Cool
one.
Ranch either.
Right, and then you done with that was original plain and whatnot.
Nah, man. It was
You know what?
the,
You
it was
know,
the,
hey,
it was the new Burger King version.
yeah, man. Look,
Ew,
you
that's
know how little
nasty.
kids, like to lick
That's
the flavor
nasty.
of the Dorito off. You know, get a little
The,
kid to lick
Mhm.
it. That's
the,
basically what it is. They licked all the flavor off the Dorito and put it back in the bag. That's what it
Took
was.
it back in the back.
Oh,
Oh, my son did that
oh,
one time, boy. My son
oh,
shut the
on
kettle
that
off.
note,
I ain't gonna front.
on that note, fellas, we got to
Nasty.
shut this down because we're going too far left with
No
this.
doubt, no doubt. No
But
doubt,
but
no
I'm,
doubt.
I'm gonna say,
Yo, Soul Figure, man, thank you for coming through, Big Duke.
yeah,
Man, I
yeah.
appreciate you,
I
man.
appreciate y'all
All right, hey,
inviting me, man.
hold on a second. Hold on a second. So, do you have any like one last thought? Anything you want to get out before we
Yeah, man.
shut
Keep it
this
real.
down?
Yeah. All right. Well, only thing I had to say is, look, everybody, don't pay attention to all the clickbait. It's good to read it, but read it, take it with a grain of salt, and just laugh at it, man. Because man,
Entertainment.
it is. It's like, hey, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna take it to an old cameo song. They're talking out the side of the neck. That's what they're doing when they come up with half that.
Mmm.
Mm.
You know, they
Mmm.
want
You
to
know, man, we
trade
gonna
this and
find some
trade
roller
that.
skates.
I'm telling you,
You know
hey, but
what?
it's just ridiculous, man. Because you know what? They know we thirsty and we want it. And they ain't thirsty in a bad way. We hungry. We want it. And we want it. And then to see what we got. And Bully, I appreciate it because you was in my head. You took exactly what I was saying. It's something I said before. How about we do something different instead of chasing after all the big names? Let's grow this thing organically.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
If this young piece or this piece don't fit, guess what? You can move on from it and bring
Yes,
something
sir.
else in. But you
Yes,
don't have to
sir.
blow it up and go over the next big name.
Let's
Don't
not do
force
that.
nothing that's going to hurt you and your growth and progression in the future. Because really, we lost to Miami. Yeah, we had guys that we were counting on. We had between the injuries and our not
Mm-hmm.
being able to make shots when people
Mm-hmm.
we were counting on. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a lot of us experience and youth.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's the most important thing we gain from this playoffs. And that's what Nick fans gloss over. They fail to realize.
Mm-hmm.
So, and with that
Hmm.
said, brother, you got anything else you want to say before we close?
Yes, sir. So I just put my number in the private chat, man. That's for you, homeboy. Corey, you already got it. And whatnot. So the next time, whatever, and stuff like that. I know we one piece away, and like Soul Figure was saying, and just like you were saying, Corey Lee, let's not clickbait. Let's not jump out the gun. And they talking about Kareem coming out of retirement and he come play for the Knicks. They about to dig out Walter. They about to dig out Chamberlain and take his bones and put it in the DNA of our Knicks players and stuff like that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? We're not going. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. So man, let's just sit back, relax. We got a whole long time to talk about these Knicks and the moves that they're going to make, and let it be some great moves. Let's not talk about one player significantly for 8 hours and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And let's just keep on doing what we're doing. And I think, yo, Carmelo, happy retirement and all that. And we got more content on the way and stuff like that. So
Uh,
other than that, man, the Knicks for life, man. We're gonna do right. Thank you,
all
Soul
right.
Figure, for coming through, bro.
Thank you, Soul Finger. I want to make a couple quick shout outs.
Yeah.
You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
I dropped my
J
math.
Boog. Okay, got you.
So I'm gonna do a couple of quick shout outs, you know what I'm saying? Coach Cyrus 116, salute to you. Thank you for showing up. Allah Wise, thank you for showing up.
Yes,
You
sir.
already know. Nice, thank you for showing up, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure. Allah
Yes, sir.
Wise, peace to the God. You know what I'm saying? We
Peace, God.
appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Rome from Far
Oh
Rock,
my
you know what
goodness.
it is. 718 in the building, bro. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
sir.
T. Williams, thank you. Vern, Vern B. Just thank you, Vern. I ain't gonna try to mutilate your last name. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You know, Wiz, of course, always.
Wiz. Now
Yo,
he said
man.
he gonna send you a
Hell of a
taco, a
dog.
burrito, and a burger. That's what he said he was gonna
All
send
all right, cool. And I want my gravy over that rice too. Let me stop.
I'm gonna have to
So
get. Hey, when
figure.
I make my way up there, I'm gonna have to get. I'm gonna have to get Wiz math when next time I'm up in LA.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Almighty, you know what I'm saying, it's always a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? King Ribby or Ribby, you know what I'm saying? Thank
Yo,
you.
Ken Ribby, what up, dude?
You know what I'm saying? Mega, always
Mega
good, baby.
mega
Mega,
Chef
mega.
NYK, thank you for
Chef.
popping up. Bang
Peace,
bong,
peace.
thank you. But
Bing
yeah,
bong.
yeah, yo, man, keep your Aaron Rodgers stuff at home. All right, let me stop playing with you.
Yo, you stupid, man. Yo, look at
With
him.
that
Yo,
said,
that boy a fool, man.
with that
Uncle
said
Freezie,
though,
where you at,
nah.
Uncle Freezie?
With that said, you know what I'm saying? He
Freezie
about to
getting the
let us
killer
know.
joint done.
Yeah, with that said, yo, we out, man. 718 boys, salute. We love y'all. Look forward to seeing y'all next Sunday, yo.
Peace, peace. Yo, Soul Finger, thank you, big bro.
Appreciate it,
Holla.
fellas.
Oh no, y'all crazy. What you say, C2K ball sack? Yo, what the heck,
We still
yo?
on live, man. Uncle Freezie sleeping. We know we still on live, right?
Okay, well, until
Yeah,
he
he said
clicks
chill
on.
for a second. He said he gonna let us rock. Rock out, man. Say what you gotta say, dude.
Oh, what? We ain't. Oh, what? I thought they doing old school niggas.
Nah, he said AD chilling for a second, so let us rock. You ain't hear what he said?
Man, hey,
Man,
sometimes I
listen,
got
man.
some.
Soul Figure, get at it. Go ahead.
Oh well, look, man. Like, hey, I'm rolling along with you. Hey, I'm just a passenger in the caddy. Y'all just tell me when
Yeah.
we pull over. I put gas in
No,
the tank.
no.
Hey, you
Oh,
fly, I
Um,
buy on this one. Aha.
hey,
mm.
hey. All right. Well, no,
We
he
rolling
said,
down. Hey, we rolling down the interstate in this Fleetwood.
right. He said him and AD chilling for a second. We gonna rock.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So now what's up, kid? Yo, first of
Yeah.
all, you need to get up on that grill like you did last week and do that joint that you did, man.
I might do that. I might do that today. It depends on
Right.
how I'm feeling a little bit.
I can't get none, but I'm gonna do my own grilling today for my peoples, man. I ain't gonna lie. And like I said, today my son's birthday, so
Oh,
I mean
hey,
he up in
happy
Syracuse.
birthday, happy birthday to your king, bro.
Yeah, your little bully,
Yeah,
little boulevard, yeah, and
Yeah,
whatnot. He up in
another
Syracuse
May.
chilling.
Yeah, May. Nah,
young,
May
Just
young,
like
birthday
young,
like mine.
young Rod out there.
Oh, in
yeah, he
Syracuse.
chilling.
Oh,
In
congrats, bro.
Syracuse, just like Mello, dude, and whatnot. But he not no ball player. He in communications and stuff.
It
My
don't
my
matter.
son a nerd,
It
but I
don't.
love it. I love it
It
though.
don't matter. Hey, I like that because
That's right.
I was talking
He
He
to
gonna be on
living in it.
TV soon.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
was
better
talking to my
make me
little
a
man.
TV. He better build me a TV. How about that?
Mhm.
Yeah, I was
I
talking to
ain't mad at
my
him.
little man. He 13, so I'm trying to get on. That's the last one. This is my last one right here.
Yeah, I hear you.
I
I
got
only
no
got
more.
one.
This, oh, so yeah, man. Look, I got grown ones and then I got teens, bro. I hit
Oh
the reset.
man, you got gray hair, dude. You got gray hair.
Ooh, man, I got a couple. I got a
Man,
couple.
just one for me was kind of crazy. I was like, man, this boy, but he wanted everything, and I gave him everything. And at least he not no bad kid, man. He a
That's the
nerd,
main
and I want
thing.
him to stay a nerd, be a nerd, dude.
Hey,
Matter of fact,
bro. Hey,
nerds is getting all the girls now. To be
that's
truthful,
what
if
I'm
you
saying.
want to think about
They
it.
get paid. Hey, they the ones who getting paid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Make the moves. Hey, and it's retirement plan being a nerd too now.
Yes, sir.
What?
Yes, sir.
That being a nerd, that 401k and well, and your Roth and all that, your portfolio hit different.
Thank you, Mega. Yeah. You ain't never lost Soul Finger, man. That's on the really real, man. I want him to be a nerd, man. I don't want him out here with this craziness and the drill music and this rap music that ain't even rap music no more. It was not, you know what I mean? So be that nerd, dude. And he
Yeah,
got
man.
look. I went up to the school. His tutor, his tutor. Man, listen. If I was 25 years old, boy, woo, I said, that's your tutor. He said, yeah,
Hey,
dad, that's my tutor. I said,
are 20,
man, look at him, boy.
but you are 25, bully. You
Yeah,
just got
In
two.
dog
You got
years.
two.
it don't.
Hey, no, you 25 though, man. See, when you 50, you at 25. Is it because 50 is half of
Oh,
25?
okay.
It's
I got where
one
you
part of
going. I got
25.
where you
That's
going.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. I'm 25. All right,
See,
cool.
so when
But
I hit 50, everybody like,
mhm.
how you feel to be 50? Man, I'm 50 and frisky, partner.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh boy,
There you go.
what? What?
There you go.
What?
There you go.
What?
But man, this boy tutor, I went up to his classes and stuff like that and talked to his teachers. And he said, yeah, oh, hi, Mr. Wiggins. I'm his tutor. I said, you his tutor? I said, I looked at my son and he looked at me with that little grin like the Cheshire cat. I said, man, get out of here. I know what you doing, man. Y'all better get out of here. Y'all better leave me alone right now. I gave it up to his mother. I said, man, go in there and talk to that lady. Because, man, right
Uh,
now, I can see what's going on. Uh-uh.
Man,
Mm-mm.
you the worst. You the parent you don't bring to the parent teacher conference. That's what you are.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you, you are absolutely right. I don't want to come. They were not, I said his mama. They were not going go ahead now.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
because yeah, I talked to the dudes, you know what I'm saying? Yo, what up, homeboy? Da da da. That's your wife? Oh, anyway, I'm going to the car. It wasn't. I'm going to
See,
sit in the car for a little while.
Bully, you remind me of some of my folk back home, bro. I be rolling
I'm
dust.
serious, man. I get that Alabama slammer, boy. hmm
Stop
Oh,
it.
oh.
Okay, my bad. My bad. See, so figure. Me and Corey Lee be on the phone talking loud. I mean, I know we vibing right now. We on live, but I ain't gonna keep it too. I ain't gonna keep it too funky. Man, listen, I'm single, man. I'm a grown man. I'm getting out here in these streets and whatnot. Not like that, but if you a
Hey man,
beautiful
hey
woman
Hmm.
and if you're attractive, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna say what I gotta say, man. I ain't man. Listen here.
man, look, man, there ain't
I'm
nothing
trying to
wrong with
get
shaking.
married. I'm trying to get
Like I
married,
said,
man.
it ain't nothing wrong with shaking the tail feather, man. Go out there, hey, how you doing? Hey, I say
hmm
hey, you got to give them the
hmm
props when it's due, you
That's
know.
right. My wife
So it's
knows who she is, and I love her very dearly. Yes, I do. hmm I leave it at
Too
that.
bad that too bad it changes like your underwear. Stop.
uh
Oh man, I
oh
couldn't help
Yo,
myself.
boy.
Corey Lee crazy.
I
Corey Lee
can't. I
crazy.
can't. I got.
He
I
crazy.
got. I take a shot at my man. Yo, he put himself out there for that one. And you know,
Yeah, yeah.
like most soldiers, if you're not at least a marksman, you're not making it past BRM. So
Oh man, you got to hit the bullseye, right?
you
Mm.
got to at least hit it once.
God
You know
damn.
what I'm saying? Oh my God.
hmm
Oh my
But
God. All
anyway,
right.
man, I think
Any more thoughts on let me ask you a question, fellas. It
go ahead,
seems
Blue.
like we got a little extended time. You
hmm
know, we're gonna wrap this up in probably another about 12 more minutes though, because I got stuff to do. Um, what do y'all think? How do y'all feel about these free agents out here? You know, nowadays. And do you think New York is an attractive landing spot for them? And hold on a second. And my last part of this question is: Do you think that because of the way the season ended, that you think Tom Thibodeau has something left up under his
Mm.
sleeve as far as change in himself and the way he comes at this team? You can start it off,
Well,
Soulfinger.
Um, well, free agency is kind of like a mixed bag, bro. Or in the mortal words of the Forrest Gump, it's like a
Hmm.
box of chocolates. You don't never
mm.
know what you get because some of these cats ain't gonna lead a team. They throw all the names out there. Some of the cats are gonna go back. Some cats gonna be highly, overpaid. The one thing I noticed about how Leon Rose gets, he's not gonna overpay. So that's something I
Mm.
feel safe about on that. But it's
Mhm.
who's gonna shake loose, and then too for regarding free agency for us, who is out there that we truly need that's a need for the team. Like I'm looking like on the not on the bigger end, like a big name. I'm looking more underneath, like a more of a stronger role player to build up the bench. And
Mhm.
I'm looking right across the bridge, man, right across the water over there. I want Cam Johnson, man. I like
What?
that
Mm.
Cam Johnson.
Yo, now
Mm.
that'll be
Facts.
that's the
Facts.
shooting that I think he the shooting that we need. He could provide
Yeah,
that right there.
I
That's what
like
I
Cam
think.
Johnson. You know, and that's one of our problems. I'm looking at the things we need. I'm looking at Cam Johnson, and this may rub some people the wrong way as well. What I'm about to say, I will look at another point guard, but who out there amongst free agents? I hadn't really. I've been looking, but I ain't seen anybody because we need just somebody to back up Bronson because IQ can run the point. Can he run the
Mm-hmm.
point? He can use some point duties, but I need IQ to be free to get out and get
Mm-hmm.
down and do his thing. But see, the
And
thing
get
is,
busy.
it
Yeah.
depends. But the thing is it's a possibility he could get moved. I'm not putting it out there bad, and it's not that I want to get him to get moved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one of those holding on to a player like you used to drop your kid off at daycare and they want to hold on to your leg, you want to
Mhm.
scream and holler. That's not
Mm.
my get down. You know,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
but I'm all about improvement. But if just saying, and this not going to open up a whole, going down a whole nother rabbit hole. I'm looking at like Cam. I would even see about if Seth. I think Seth Curry is going to be a
Mm.
free
Yeah, he
agent.
gonna
He
be a
can
free
shoot that
agent.
rock.
Yeah.
He can shoot the rock, but
Yeah.
you got to look at the
What about
price. And
Russell?
then even
D'Angelo? Nah.
uh, I was looking at him at one time to say because we like, well, he's a possibility for point guard, but man, but I would want him as a backup.
Back up.
Because
Gotcha.
because
Gotcha.
because because I don't see him in him. It's just me. He's been
Mm-hmm.
starting this whole time. Only time he was really doing, and then even in Golden State, he was kind of playing off ball. And then when Steph was down, he was running the point. So he's been in that point position. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't look at him per se. I would look at a cat that's been in that role. Like you see, I seen some cats in the chat put in. They would like to see. Was it Mitch McConnell? Because they're tired of seeing him
Mm.
terrorizing us. Because he
Mm.
is like
Yeah, he get
the
busy, man.
boogeyman. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, he's like the
Word.
boogeyman slash Freddy Krueger for us for some reason.
Facts. Facts.
You know, in some aspects. But I was looking like I would go, and this may sound crazy what I'm about to say, but I think you could probably get him. I think he's gonna be a free agent. Granted, he's injured a lot. He does suffer from injuries, but it'd be
Mm-hmm.
good. He's a veteran, Mike Conley. But the
Mike
thing is, I think
Conley.
Mike Conley. I'm just saying. I'm just saying somebody who could be a good veteran piece that can still have some production. Granted, I know he's old
Mm-hmm.
and everything, but he can run
Mm-hmm.
offense. And you still got Brunson, and then you
Mm-hmm.
don't have to you relieve. You don't need Mike Conley to be doing all this time. And he can come off.
Mm-hmm.
He's senior, but he can bring some knowledge and help with the younger
I could
players.
dig it.
That's just
I could
yeah.
dig it.
So, but I'm like Cam Johnson, man. I love to have that. Oh man,
Yeah,
that cat can shoot
can.
that thing. He
I
can
think
shoot
you're
that thing.
absolutely right on that. I think you're absolutely right on that. So, Finger, that's a
And I
good
got
point.
yeah. And then we need to address a small forward position, another small forward. And it's because, like I said, I'm not looking to make no big blow up move unless it makes the right sense. Like
Mm-hmm.
if and I ain't trying to hold up the time. Like I said, I ain't trying to go on and on because I got to get the bullet. But um like I know a lot of cats want OG Ananobi, but not for that
Mm.
asking price. That was a big
Right.
problem I had was the asking price. They're like, give it to him, give it to him. I said, no, not for that asking price. OG's
Mm-mm.
not worth that. Now you start talking about a Pascal Siakam. Now we might have to look at this different whole nother
You
way.
might have to look
Uh,
at the paper a little bit longer.
yeah. I had to look at this paper a little bit longer here, man. Let me put on my reading
Mm-hmm.
glasses. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if that's me, I'm not gonna leave. Look, I'm calling cats just to call them. You give them, hey, back days you get used to get the little shorty a call, and you hit
Mm-hmm.
a, it's like, hey, and he hit you with the hey big head,
Mm-hmm.
what's up? Those
Mhm.
kind of calls you need to be given in front office,
Mm-hmm.
see what's up, to see if you can make some kind of move. KP,
Mm-hmm.
I can see us breaking KP back, but we have to see how it's gonna fit and move and all like
Facts.
that.
Facts.
Because we know Cat's gonna be gone. There's gonna be some people gone. A lot of people want like Obi gone, but you have some want Obi gone because they just don't like Obi. I'm
Mhm.
looking at Obi not because I don't like him, because I do like Obi. I just think he was never a good fit.
Mm-hmm.
You put him with a team like a Golden State, where they're gonna run and move the ball because the only thing he do is use his full athleticism. Put him with the
Mm-hmm.
Pacers. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Go to a young team like up and coming team like Detroit. Building, a younger team, even with the Thunder, a younger team. You get what you can get. You get what you can get, but you got to free the space. But
Right.
Randall, if you're not gonna move Randall, you need to have a legit backup for Randall. Granted, we got
Mm-hmm.
that kid Roby, but come on, man, he's been passed around like a blunt.
Mm-hmm.
So
Pass it.
yeah, so we need to have a
uh,
solid backup for Roundle if you're
mm-hmm.
not moving Roundle. Because the way I see it is, because we bring in KP. Say you sign KP, well, how's this going to fit if you're not moving
Mm-hmm.
Roundle or
Right.
moving Mitch? And I'm not saying do that. So whoever's listening in the pod world,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying move the Soul Finger. You just said, 'cause you hit me up 2 days later, or then somebody else said Soul Finger said move Roundle and Mitch
Mm-hmm.
for KP. No, I did not. I said, what are
Mm-hmm.
you going to do? That's all.
Right.
But
Right.
but
Right.
but to wrap it up in the bowl to move out of the way, I'm looking at shooting. One person I would be going at that's kind of like higher on my list is that cat Cam. That's
Mm-hmm.
one high. I'm looking at shooters to help, and I'm trying to bolster our bench. So
Right. Yo, so
Mm-hmm.
figure,
I'm
man,
out the
you make
way.
it. Okay, bet. So figure damn near answer everything that I was gonna say, and I love it though. But Cam is on the radar. It's definitely on the radar and whatnot. And you know what? I like Cam, and I also like Jalen Brown. Even though I don't think we're gonna get him.
Man, see,
I
Bully, you
mean,
right there. I'm with you. I've been screaming Jalen Brown.
mhm.
Bully. Now, you got to remember, I brought up, I ain't trying to hijack. I promise, promise.
No,
Let me
no,
say
no,
this
go,
real quick,
go,
get out
man.
of the way.
Say what you say. Say what you
Speak,
say. Uncle
speak,
Freezie
man,
is not.
speak, speak.
Yeah,
Look,
speak. Yeah, Uncle
um,
Freezie not to
um,
turn that switch off. And whatnot. Go
um,
ahead, man. Go ahead.
Um, I said this when they first announced the trade. They were trying to trade him. I said this on Freezy. I said keep an eye on this situation. It's
Yeah,
going to get.
man.
And then they tried to trade him not once but twice. And even if
Twice.
they do
Yes, he
win,
did.
but the problem is, like I said, I would man look. You remember what I said? You kind of look at. I look at that paper again. Certain names, man. Jalen
Mhm.
Brown. I'm stamping that bad boy. Bam, give him to me.
Yes,
But
yes, yes. With
but
the
the thing
quickness.
is, man, but really it's a pipe dream, and I know it because of the money and all that other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the
Mm-hmm.
collective bar, because it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a big dumping exodus because of the new collective bargaining agreement. Because you're gonna get certain players you're not gonna be able to move after that, so that gonna play a factor on how we
Mm-hmm.
make our moves. But Jalen Brown would be my in my perfect world, fantasy world.
Yes, sir.
Jalen Brown, Jalen Brown with our squad
Mm-hmm. We'll be in.
running,
Boy, listen, we going.
running,
We be nasty. We be nasty,
man.
man.
Mm-hmm. I'm
We'll
gonna
be
say
nasty.
this. I'm gonna say this. I was looking at. I'm sitting here and I'm really looking at this collective bargaining agreement,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really thinking about a lot of things. I think a lot of these owners were not happy with the fact that these players could just get together and team up. So this is why they just switched up this whole collective bargaining agreement,
Hmm.
especially in the free agency. These mega teams being built and then being built and broke. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Mm.
You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Because one person was like, you know what, man, I don't feel like doing it no more. Like I had enough. Like for example, this whole Brooklyn fiasco, because that's just exactly what it was. It was a fiasco.
I don't care nothing about the Nets. I see that ugly ass building every day. But go ahead, dude. I'm sorry.
But but the whole
I'm sorry, man.
but do you understand? You see how Kyrie, KD, and Harden have made things not better but worse
Hmm.
to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
It was,
Mm-hmm.
at one point, you got to think. At one point, the players had pretty much a strong grip on their direction, but the fact that you got all these what's this thing my man does in LA where he just like takes off. He doesn't play unless he's feeling well. We call it. I
Oh, you
forgot how
talking
to.
about Kyrie?
Oh, talking about load management.
Low
Yeah, this
management.
whole load management situation.
That's why I
I
don't want
mean,
PG-13 to come here. I'm sorry, not to cut you off, Cole. That's why I want
no,
PG-13 to come here. But go ahead, dude.
nah, but the whole load management, just all this stuff like that, they thinking like, oh, this is the wave of the future, and it just seems like every time. when something like that, they abuse it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the only thing I'm a quote Hambone Smith on what he said, and I totally agree with him one day when he said this.
Mm-hmm.
When he said that all this load management and the fact that these players aren't showing up when they're supposed to show up, especially during the regular season, because they don't respect the regular season. They just
Mm-hmm.
feel like they can jump out there and get into a playoff spot, and then we good. We can take it off from that point on and move on and get into the
Mm-hmm.
finals. So
Mm-hmm.
these players need to start really start thinking about what they're doing in this regular season. That's why the league wants to start trying to do this mid-season tournament. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And
Mm-hmm.
all this other stuff. But I'm just saying that doesn't it still doesn't explain the rest of the regular season. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I don't know if they're
Facts.
trying to make the game more European like or whatever the case may be. But I think we have a product. We don't need to really mess with it too much and stop trying to tinker with it as much.
Right. Right.
So
I agree, man. What they doing now, with, like you said, the CBA and stuff. If we don't get out here and go get something, well, I mean, we don't really have to do too much. We just gotta a tweak or two, just a tweak or two. And I know we're gonna be, um, I know we gonna have to clip somebody. I know
Yeah.
somebody gonna have to go.
Hey, that's just the way of the game. That's nature of the beast. That is
Facts.
so true.
Somebody gonna have to go, man. And I mean, I know we have favoritism to the players that we like and who we deal with and who we want to see make it. Somebody gonna have to go. I just think that, like you, Soul Finger, and just like you just said, Cole, if we gonna make a move, it has to make sense. You know what I mean? We can't just be bringing in Giannis and we give away the whole team. You know, if
Yeah.
he comes available, say, "Now Giannis say he want to come play for the Knicks," and then we give up the whole roster. Now, what we got around Giannis? Like you said, we're gonna be picking up people from West Fourth Street, from from
mm,
from 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 the Rucker. You know what I'm saying? From
Mm-hmm.
Dykeman. You know what I
Get
mean? From the local,
Little Earl, and little
right,
Pete.
right, little Ray Ray sister in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, right, little Pee Wee in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your Uncle
Nug
Ray, look,
Nug.
Uncle Ray.
Hey.
He used to play.
Nug,
Uncle Ray used to play. Come on,
yeah.
you know.
Nug Nug and Junebug.
Right. We don't need none of that, man. We all shit. We all might get suited up and have to go play for the Knicks if we that passionate. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I
hmm
Can
go out
you
there. Hey,
imagine
look, I go out
Boulevard
there and give
73 on the
you.
back of the jersey? Can you imagine Corey Lee on the back of the jersey? Soul Figure 12. There you go.
Hey, look,
Oh,
man. Hey,
Lord.
I'm gonna tell you.
You know
Look,
what
my knees like I got knees like Patrick Ewing, man. I be running around there with sofa cushions on my knees.
Oh no, man.
Man, look
He
here.
said, "Yo, them knee pads was crazy though." Go ahead.
Yo, they don't want to see my 5'11" fat ass run up and down that court. So they
Yeah.
really don't want to see that. And I can barely touch the net now. Are you serious?
Oh my God, man.
I say, hey, look, man. I went from
Stick the
being
grilling, Corey. Stick the grilling.
flying through the air to a credit card leak.
Yeah, looking like
Hey,
OJ. Remember that back in the day?
yo, OJ,
Oh
what
man,
was that? Hurts? Avis.
yeah, Avis,
Uh,
yeah.
Oh no, I know my black
running,
ass
running,
ain't doing it.
dodging, cut, do that. Nah, I can't do that no more.
Not for no
That's
rental
passing.
car. Mm-mm.
Not in the last 20 years, bro. Look here, man. You ever notice why
You
I
see what
ain't?
my man said in the chat? He said, "Nah, I'm trading half the team for Giannis." Nah, dude, you ain't. We losing, and
I
we
mean,
gonna
I
mess.
would
We
like
gonna
I
mess
said,
Giannis up.
yeah, because see, the thing is that a move, and I like I said, I said, hotline bling. I
Yeah,
mean,
hop
who
on
wouldn't want
bling.
him?
Yeah,
Who wouldn't want him? I
right,
feel
right.
you. I feel what you're saying. Who
Nah,
wouldn't
sir.
want Giannis? But the thing is we still have to put shooters around Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
You still got to put shooters around them, and then you know the
Yeah,
way this agreement is, because I'm not in front. I don't have it in paper. I just know it's going to be a situation that's going to be tight, and
facts,
the ownership, the team owners are trying to make moves, so you want to have players having as much power as a saying,
facts.
here I am, here I own I got a squad I own, and Corey, I got Corey Lee. I got C Lee here, one of my superstars, and Bullet the other one. But Bullet's like, man, I don't want to play here anymore. I want to go
Mm-hmm.
play for Freezie.
Mhm.
I want to link up and go play with Freezie because my man Mega over there doing big things. So I need to go over there. And then you force your way out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So is you trying to and it's been happening. So that's what they're trying to do. And then there's
That's a fact.
also kind of like they trying to like in some aspects trying to even the playing field, but it is never going to be even out because now that you have social media and all this technology, it don't matter what city you in, you could blow up, you can still blow up like Nitro, regardless.
Fact.
But you got to put the right squad, and then I'm gonna tell you this, and this may sound crazy, and I respect any kind of way you I respect your opinion on this. Miami low key blew up the super team thought anyway. If you look at what they're
Mm-hmm.
doing, oh no, they just getting lucky. They getting this. No, man, they've been building that, man. It's about how you build your team, how you work your culture, how you develop players. Yeah, all
Say,
these are undrafted players.
I want to
These
say
cats
it again. Say that C word one more time.
what
Culture.
culture?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. And see, hold on a second. I hate to cut you off real quick.
Oh no. Go ahead, man. Hey, I've been talking and yamming and going on, but this y'all
Man,
show.
it's
I ain't
all
trying to
good, man.
hijack.
It's all
No, no,
good,
no,
man. It's
no,
all
no,
good.
no, no. Check me out. See, that's the one key cog of a team that we have been missing until Tibbs got here. It's called
Mm-hmm.
culture,
Mm-hmm.
discipline.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Being accountable. You know what I'm saying? So now some of you cats on this Nick in this chat, or even in the Knicks universe, want to blow all that up because you want one particular player. You understand what I'm saying? So let's chill out on that thought. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? You
And
know what
see,
I'm saying? If we can maintain the culture, even if Tibbs leaves, if we can still maintain our culture and,
Right.
and, and what we have going on,
Right.
then I'll be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll be like, all right, let's make this move, because man, like for an example, in the '90s, in the late '80s, '90s, even going into 2000, we had this culture of a tough defensive hard nosed team.
hard team, yeah, man.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That culture survived from Pat Riley through Van Gundy.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's the type of thing. Like I wanted to be in that type of space where we're moving forward, but we're also maintaining and keeping our identity of who we are. So
Facts,
so
Mm-hmm.
facts,
that's
facts.
that's the most important part to me. You know what I'm saying? Players come and go. You know what I'm saying? That
The
happens.
culture has remained, and Riley got that
Culture have to
instilled
remain. Yep.
because that's
Yeah,
over 20
exactly.
years of culture. And you notice, granted, what's one thing when LeBron leaves a team,
Mhm.
that team is in shambles, dog.
Yes, it is.
Normally, their
Yeah, man.
organization jacked up. You
Yes,
notice
it is.
Miami kind of it didn't take them long to get back, and Pat Riley didn't let that happen like that. And that goes back to
Right. Yeah, they got
sustainable
snapped back quick.
culture. Yeah, real quick.
Mhm.
And see, this is my
Mm-hmm.
thing. I know a lot of cats want a championship. I'm gonna be honest
Mm-hmm.
with her. I don't want just a champ. I don't want a championship. I want a dynasty. And see, in the
Mm.
champ
Right.
dynasty,
I
because the
like that.
championship is in a dynasty. That's what I
I
want.
like that.
Mhm.
I like
I
that.
don't want, and I know you got to get the championship first before you get the dynasty. True, I know
Fact.
that. But the whole overall, I don't want just a championship. I want championships. I want a
Yes.
dynasty.
We're overdue for something like that.
Yeah, man.
Now
I'm
Mm-hmm.
that
It's
like
time.
Warren G
It's
said,
time.
like Warren G said, I want it all. Brand new socks and drawers. I want it
And the
all.
what
yeah,
wow. What
yeah. Word, word, word. I like that. That was a good one, man. I'm sorry, man, but no. Going back to what you and Sierra was saying, man, we need that culture, man. And I mean, like you said, if Tibbs goes, we still need to hold that culture tight amongst the team and everything. And I
hmm
mean, at the end of the day, I mean, if Tibbs happens to go and be in the office, in the front office or whatever, we need some young blood out here, man. And I
we
know
got it.
Johnny Bryant. I know Johnny Bryan is out there. Hold on, partner. If Johnny Bryan is out there, cool, because he within the team with himself. But if they don't use Johnny Bryan, I like Jawan Howard. I like
Stackhouse.
Penny Hardaway, Stackhouse. I like some of them. We need young blood, but I want Johnny Bryan to get his opportunity to definitely coach this team because he there sitting on the sideline all day. So why not give him the rings and let him run with it for a season or two, and let's see what happens. You did?
I got an idea. This is just me. Like I said, everybody has their own thoughts, and I've been looking at it and chat. And me and my man, me and Alawise, we talk, man. We chop it up along with
Otherwise, man, he mad
yeah,
cool. Go ahead.
yeah, cooler, hey, cooler than the other side of the pillow. Shout out to
Yes, sir. Oh
you know,
man, Stuart Stock. Yeah.
yes, sir. Shout out to Stuart
Rest in
Scott. I can't
peace.
even.
Rest in peace.
Um, but I got my black Ron, like my man Ron, man. We were talking about that. Maybe they are actually grooming Johnny Bryan. You don't know, but one thing you can say, Johnny Bryan is like the God whisperer, because
Mm.
look, Dame Dollar,
Mm-hmm.
Donovan.
Mm-hmm.
Those he had his hands with them. He worked with them. So we'll see. But we just gotta, like I said,
Jalen
I'm
too.
Jalen. Yeah, stay the course. I'm staying the course. I'm not gonna rush it. Granted, yeah, like I said, I've been around. Like I said, I was in diapers the last time we won a championship, so I can't
Mm-hmm.
celebrate it. I was, but like some of the old folks say, I'm pleased
You
as
was in
punch.
diapers?
Man, yeah, I was in diapers, man.
Me too. I
You
was
was
too.
you was in cloth diapers or Pampers?
Cloth,
Man, look,
cloth.
going back then,
Nah,
that was hey, cloth
With
with the
pins,
big,
with
with that
pins.
big, huge safety
hold on a
pins.
second.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you. My mama told me this, I was one of the first pamper kids out there on this earth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I was part of the disposable crew.
And
Nah, I was in
them
cloth.
big pens and them big pens you talking about, soul
I got
finger? You
stuck.
know what they used to call them?
Hmm.
They used to call them baby pens.
Baby pins,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Baby pins. Yeah.
And they had
Wow.
the yellow, the yellow plastic,
Yeah, the yellow pad. There
yellow,
you go. Yo, so figure know what's up.
yellow.
Ow!
They had the yellow one, they had a pink one, and they had a blue one, and they had the
That's
white one.
right.
Before, and then you had the metal ones. There's all metal, but
Did
you
they
always seen the
hold
babies
hold.
with the pink, the plastic.
So figure, did they have a rainbow one?
I don't remember seeing rainbow. I'm trying to remember. I'm
Thank
trying to
you.
remember seeing
Okay,
a
I
rainbow.
say no
I
more. I'm
remember seeing
leaving it at
rainbow.
that. That's a low
And,
joke.
I
Okay,
know,
I'm out.
but I was just saying we didn't do all that. Man.
Yeah, thank you.
You had the. Hey, look, I know back then. That's back when you said you don't put no pink one on my son.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Uncle
back when you
Freezie,
rub the
what's up,
bourbon on
dude?
them gums when they teething.
Hmm.
Facts.
Man, chilling. Man, I was trying to jump on, and then
Man, thank you for giving us the extended time, man.
yeah,
I
man,
appreciate it, man. Thank you.
yeah, man. Hoodie Cav talked my ear off.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, man.
Peace to Hoodie Cab, man. Peace, Hoodie Cab. Peace. Mm.
I appreciate y'all letting me get in, man. Like I said,
Yo,
Oh
so
nah,
figure, thank
man.
you for coming through, dude. Thank you,
No,
yeah,
no.
man.
because
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you,
Thank
man.
you.
normally I work because I work from home, so I be doing I do overtime on Sundays and stuff. So
Okay.
um and I'll be on listening and everything. And yeah, hey, you cats been rocking, and actually I like you get out anyway. I know, hey, y'all
Hmm.
two cats, y'all city cats like is.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I tell everybody, man, I never say, I'm from the South. You can tell the way I talk anyway, bro. I
I
still
love
got
it,
my
man. I
draw.
tell you, you remind me of my
Oh, what
cousins,
up?
man. Woo,
I tell
I
you,
swear to
hey,
God.
I may be, I'm from the, you may consider me country, but I am from the city. But I
Hmm.
tell you, man, there's a lot of ways. I know I'm country than a sugar sandwich, dog. It is what it is. I'm gonna be who I am.
This nigga.
You ain't say syrup sandwich.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
a
Yeah,
sugar
service
sandwich,
sandwich up
sir,
here.
sandwich. Hey, I
Yeah,
take it
service
even
sandwich.
further back. A fig sandwich.
Wow.
Yeah,
There's
you
some
just
people I hate
wow.
on you know what a fig is. They think it's a noodle.
Word,
Mhm.
word,
So with that
word.
being said, man, I like I said, I keep it the way I keep it, and I appreciate what you cats doing, man, because
No doubt, man.
it's good to have different perspectives and hear different thoughts and
Facts.
like that. And we
Hmm.
may disagree on stuff, but I say it
Hmm.
all the time. We may disagree on how to get there, but the end
Hmm.
goal everybody that tunes in to any one of these pods, you know, you may go back and forth and go and talk about it because you are a Randall Stan or you are Obi Stan or you still in love with Frank or Frank or
Not
Frank
Frank.
Frank,
Because we
stand
done
up.
moved on.
The
Frank
We done
Frank
moved on
Kevin
from
High.
Knox,
Glizzy.
Frank High. But the
the
We done
Kevin
moved on
bottom
from
Knox.
Glizzy.
Kevin Knox. But this is the thing. We all want the same thing. We want to, hey,
Yeah.
you all want to see that. Look, I'm gonna tell you now. The day that happened, I'm flying from San Diego to New York
Mm.
so I can be out in that crowd, man.
I'll
Yeah.
pick you up from the airport, homeboy. Just let me
Yeah,
know.
I'm tell you, I'm
Shoot.
Just
gonna
let
be
me
there
know.
because we all want the same thing. We want a championship. Period. I don't care how crazy
Period.
people talk and put the things. We want a championship. And like I said, I want the first championship first. I want that first scratch. But after that,
Mm.
I want a dynasty. See,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I want a dynasty, man. And that's
Mm-hmm.
something we are long overdue. We're one of the
Yes.
oldest storage franchises. We only had these you got these championships when you got LA doing what they're doing, Golden State blowing up, getting theirs, San Antonio's been doing what they're doing, and we've been
Mm-hmm.
stuck in the mustard and can't catch up. So
Mm.
and
Mm.
with Tibbs coming in, he's look, we are great. I'm not the biggest Tibbs cat, but I will say this: he has brought a culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I
Keep that
appreciate the
culture.
coach. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but I won't. But the thing is, I think in time Tibbs gonna go to the front office,
Hey,
and
Soulfinger, we winning the championship in 2 years.
and you know
I
what,
believe it.
Freezie,
I
I
believe
believe
it.
that. I believe
I
that.
believe it
And
too. I do. I feel the
honest to
energy.
God,
Yeah,
right
we gonna
hand to
win
the
the
man.
yeah we gonna win a championship in 2 years. We just got to make sure that we don't step in puppy poop for lack of a better um saying, man. We gotta make sure that if we bring back Josh Hart, we can't bring him back to Mad Money,
Yeah,
right?
he's
Mm.
not that he want. He's like 18 mil.
Yeah, no, we can't do that.
No, we can't do
Right,
that because
right.
you hamstring yourself because
Sherman.
um you know
You
I'm
got you
looking.
got to get Rose and Fournier salaries off the book and bring
Oh
in
yes,
a $35 million player. Because in theory, Rose and Fournier is a $35 million player, right?
yes.
And so if you move that money, and I don't have nothing against Derrick Rose. Y'all know I like Rose. Y'all know I like Fournier. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We just can't have them on. We just can't have that much money tied up coming off the bench. Because if you think 13 from Hart, right, 15 from Rose, that's 28, right, and then 19 from Fournier, that's $47 million. That's a $47 million player. If we had that player, and I
Mm-hmm.
lined up with Brunson, R.J. Grimes, Randall, Mitch, and of course one of them would go to the bench. But
Hmm.
if we had that $47 million that we could put into a Jaylen Brown or somebody, the whole team would look different.
There's a whole different,
Mm.
yeah, there's a whole different dynamic. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And
yeah.
like I said, you have to be, like I said earlier, we have to, we just can't make a move to make a move. Our next move got to be our best move.
Mm-hmm.
Right, right. But and with that said, do you when you know you have a deep team right now, like the Knicks are deep, bro. Whether people like it
Hmm.
or not, Obi is a decent player. Quigley's a
Mm-hmm.
decent player. Deuce McBride's a decent player. Hartenstein's a decent player. You know what I'm saying? If you keep them in place and go out and get a guy, right, right. Like say if you just take all them draft picks and go out and just chase just one guy on the verge of breaking out being a superstar. Say you package all your picks and go get Shea Gilgeous Alexander to go in the
Mm.
backcourt with Jalen Brunson. Now you in championship contention. And I know a lot of Knicks fans don't want to do that, but what I'm asking Knicks fans to do is is stop looking at Randall jump shot all the time and start looking at all the resources that we got. Like instead of looking at because we know Randall flawed, man. Jalen Brunson defense is terrible.
Hmm.
Just because you score don't mean whatever. And I think Jalen
Mm-hmm.
Brunson is a megastar, right?
Mm-hmm. Superstar,
And I
definitely.
understand nobody is above criticism when it comes to certain stuff. But what I'm saying is
Mm-hmm.
is this: when it comes to Building a championship team, you got to put the team first.
Yeah,
Mm.
definitely,
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
Facts. Facts.
You got to put the team first. Everybody got to be on the same page, pulling for each other. You know what I'm saying? With that $47 million, we could be paying Hart and Rose and Fournier, bro. You could that's Anthony Davis money. You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody not a fan of Anthony Davis. I'm just giving an example, though. You
No,
know, that's Devin Booker. That's man. Name your Giannis. Name your star. You know, at $47 million, bro. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
we don't have it. We've been spending that money on Josh Hart and Fournier and Rose.
So Uncle Freeze, you don't want to sign. You don't want to sign Josh Hart, right? You don't want to sign him for no X amount of money. Not
Man,
no big money. Excuse me. Not no big money.
I'm fine with Josh Hart like $14 million.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but I but I but I'm not fine with Josh Hart at $20 million.
Got you.
Yeah, because
And
think
that.
about it. If Josh Hart at that money makes
Mm-hmm.
more money coming off the bench than a couple of our starters, why are
Mm-hmm.
we paying Josh Hart more money than we paying Mitch?
Mm. Mm. Great point. Great point.
And then you're gonna
Mitch
have to
got to get
pay.
down
Then
there and
you
learn
got
some moves, right?
huh?
He got to get down there and learn. Mitch got to get down there and learn some footwork and stuff, man.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then too, if you sign Josh Hart back to the bag, then what you gonna do when your young players extensions start coming up?
yeah.
Facts.
Now you cap strap.
Now
Yep.
you cap strap. Now you either going way
Mm-hmm.
over the cap, or you gonna have to
Yep.
trade off young players just so that you
Mm-hmm.
can keep Josh Hart.
Facts.
Is
That's
is
true.
Josh Hart worth is Josh Hart worth any of the stuff we talk about? Listen, he a good dude, but no, not he not the Josh Hart is not the future of New York Knicks basketball. And then plus two, if you give him the bag the same year RJ Barrett extension kick in,
Oof.
Mm.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. Absolutely right, man. And so, well, just like I was saying, man, I just think that with the culture, when we were just speaking about the culture and stuff like that, if we could just get one more piece, man. I don't know what the piece is right now. I know people talking about KP and Grant and this, that, and the third, Williams and stuff like that. It has to just make sense. We
Yep.
can't
Yeah,
we can't falter. We can't falter right now, man. We're on the verge of doing something real good for this team, and the right moves need to be made. And I just don't. Like I was saying this morning, this morning, a couple of hours ago. I'm scared to lose it. I think I think it was Gi or somebody that said it. I'm scared to lose again. Like if we blow this
yeah,
thing up, we finish. Like I ain't gonna front. I might just turn my tune off and just fall back and fade away from. No, I'm a Nick for life. But if we mess up and trip and fall and don't make the right moves and we go back to the
Where we
purgatory
came
mess that
from.
we've been from, right? Thank you. So I might be turned off, man. I don't know, man. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared.
I mean, no,
I'm 50. I don't want to
I
be 60 and still say, "Yo, let's go." I mean, yeah, I
right.
want to be 60 and say, "Yo, let's go." It went out
yeah.
for the positive reasons. But if we stumble and fall and we don't get to the glory that we think we can get to, man, I'm scared of that. Yeah, I
No,
am.
I feel you, bully, on that. I mean, because like I said, we've been through, bro. Bro. We've been to some wastelands, bro. And
Facts.
it feels
I still
good,
smell
you
doodle.
know. Yeah,
Mhm.
man. Hey, it's like Ghetto Boy said, damn, it feels good to be a gangster. But in this case, damn, it feels good to win.
Hmm.
That's how to just take it to that side. Damn, it just feel good to win, to be back and
Yeah,
be
man.
and because you notice this season, you didn't hear the Knicks jokes and all the little
Nope.
backhanded
Nope.
comments or
Nope.
whatever else.
We
And
was
it had
slapping
been
them down.
yeah, and it's been
Yeah,
starting. It started, all the they had all the jokes and all this. But as you see, the more you win, he's saying, okay, they for real. They're not
Hmm.
doing what they did in the past. So now we're getting our
Hmm.
You
We're
know what
gonna
I'm
put some
saying?
respect on our
We
name,
put
man.
respect, yeah. And the thing about it is, we have to either the front office, like I said, shout out to my man Wise again. This gonna be capologist season. Summer he
Hmm.
gonna be putting in. He gonna be in there and on his ones and twos, doing his
Yeah,
thing. And but
yeah.
and we can't be too scared to make a move. I'm not saying be, and it's not. I'm not contradicting what I said earlier. I'm gonna keep saying your next move got to be your best move. You don't blow it
Facts.
up for whatever else. Don't blow it up, but you do need to make a move. And look at your free agency. We got to. I know we tight. I've said it. And I'm always this last draft. I'm still tight about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
We did. If you gonna do that, just trade out. But we came up with Trevor Kills. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some. You. And I don't know. As people in the room, I ain't there, but it blows my mind on that one. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I would look at, this season, this playoff run showed us where we're deficient and where we need to improve. And bringing in shooters, we need to get shooters for the right, the right player, right fit, right price. Um, Mitch, hey, look, man, I'll be sitting like, hey, man, you going down, you gonna work out. You need to work out with the dream. You need
Mm-hmm.
to,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we get Pat back in.
I
Um,
agree.
man, look, Mello, go talk to Mello, help you with something,
Right.
man. Look, hey, look, man, just get something,
Mitch,
somebody.
but the thing is though, is Mitch don't need low post moves, bro. You know what I'm saying? Centers don't operate on that low block like they used to. If we can get Mitch to do modern NBA big
NBA
stuff?
move. Yeah, yeah, I
Right,
understand what
right.
you're saying, but
Like for
Mm-hmm.
instance, when he rolled to the basket, if he can make himself big and catch the ball off the roll
see,
and take one dribble and dunk at the rim, that means when teams are gonna have to double team that leaves more room on the perimeter for 3-point shooters.
well, and the other thing is, you said something else. Catch. I'm having him work with Jerry Rice.
Yeah,
Mm.
Mitch need to. Yeah,
Good one.
Mitch gotta, and then two, and the other thing too is like Mitch is like Randy Moss on the Raiders. He don't have nobody that can get him the ball
Give
like
him the
that.
ball. I mean, and that's true.
Yeah,
You got to give it to him the right spot. But
yeah,
something I'm just. But what I'm saying is, Freeze is Mitch. He can't be at the neighborhood Y or
Get the Rex in them.
or the rec center or the 24
Mm-hmm.
hour with the with Nug Nug and Junebug shooting around. He need to be putting in some work somewhere to work on it. And please, please,
Mm-hmm.
please, Mitch, work on your free throws. I know it's
yeah,
hard for big
Yes.
men. So
Not no
please, please,
darts,
please,
man. Word.
yeah, please, 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 because that's one
Right.
thing I've been concerned about because our free throw shooting as a team is not good. It's
yeah,
not good at all, and
yeah.
we
If
got to
if
improve on that.
and yeah, the free throw things. Yeah, come on, Mitch, be a professional. But in terms
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
of the offense, like in certain, I know some people want us to get Cat or Vucevic or somebody with some offense, man. But
No cat. No cat.
but the
Sorry.
thing is when Mitchell Robinson rolled to the basket, bro, they don't never look to pass him the ball. You
Mhm.
can't, throwing lobs is not an offense, bro.
Live lives.
Throwing lobs that's not an offense, bro. You can't depend on that. That's like eating pizza every day. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna keep you healthy. You can't live off that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you can live off that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but you need to have something, and only some kind of little. I look. I'm not asking Mitch to turn into offensively to turn into Embiid or Joker, or shoot threes like Cat. But I do what I would like for him to be more productive offensively to take pressure off the other four on the floor. Mainly, especially with round, with you have Randall and JB. You got to take pressure off of him because when the teams don't respect him, we ain't got to worry about guarding him. Focus on
Right.
him. You need like those others. I mean, they problems, and that's a whole nother thing because they redefine those two are especially Joker. Joker's a living, walking, breathing cheat code.
Right.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, and Embiid is just man, he's a beast.
Yeah.
And you seeing Cat shoot threes like he a two guard or something, man. We
Right.
just need if Mitch can be more of I'm not saying a threat, but be a problem, an irritant. offensively, if he can become an irritant offensively, then that helps the team as a whole, the whole starting lineup, because now you can't sag off of him. You got to get up on Mitch and you got to stop him. Defensively and rebounding, he's a monster, but he just needs to give us more offensive production. That's just where I
Hey,
feel that
how
would help
about
the team.
Soulfinger? How about have that man just look at the rim?
Yeah,
When you get the ball, can you look at the rim?
yeah, man. Because Freezie, how many times we seen him get the ball, don't even look at the rim. He chucking it, hey, hot potato, let me give it up.
Yeah. How many times do you see Mitch catch the ball outside of 5 feet and put the ball down low so guards can swipe at it? Then now he's struggling to get into some type of thing, and then he get fouled and miss both free throws.
Well, you remember he had one game that he actually put the ball on the floor and went to the rack hard, and we talked about that for at least about a month or two.
Yes, against Charlotte.
Yeah, and we lost our mind. We were like, oh my God. And I was like, oh, fuck. But, and it's no slight on Mitch. It's no slight on Mitch. But it's just, you have to improve. No matter what you do, especially in this game, you have to don't keep doing the things, don't improve on the things that you're already good at or great at. You need to work on your deficiencies to get better. And that's the team as a whole. That's everybody in that Knicks uniform. That's from the coaching staff all the way down. They have to do this as a whole, especially in this offseason, man. But if we do need to upgrade. And just like you said, Freeze, I agree with you 100% on those moves. That's a lot of money to be tying up on 2 cats. Really, three.
Three
That's
cats.
a lot of money. 3 cats.
Three cats, bro. We got a superstar player salary coming off our bench. Yeah, in theory, when you look at, man, we got a superstar dude salary coming off our bench. Man, that's crazy. That's right. Anyway, man, let me get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here, man, so I can get on with the rest of the get on.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, man.
Hey,
thank you, man, for that
thank
time, man.
you.
Thank y'all, everybody in the chat, man. For real. Thank you,
yeah, man.
Yo, Soulfinger, thank you, bro, for coming through, man, and dropping that knowledge.
Yeah, I appreciate it, fellas.
All right.